Rescue missions. Task your players with rescuing an NPC or retrieving an item during combat. It will help add layers of urgency and potentially even a moral dilemma. My favorite example of this is instead of sending the players to kill the goblin camp that may raid the village, right? That's a consequence. Sometimes that's good enough. The goblins abducted the blacksmith. And now they need to save the blacksmith and kill the goblins. It's a secondary objective that spices things up.
You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. You need me to save you. You do. I am the only one who possibly can. You're not the real heroes. I'm the real hero.
Holy, look at all this damage!
Where? Where? Where, Dwight?
Seems like you already know where.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. I believe that until proven guilty, every man, woman, and child in this country is innocent.
Now it's left to me to deal with him. You can't.
If you try to interfere, this becomes a much simpler matter. I will kill your wife. I will kill your son. I will kill your infant daughter.
But for now, we're going to look at a slightly different system that doesn't just affect the moment of death, but the moments before death. Something that makes combat more grounded, horror more horrifying, and sacrifices all the more heroic. Picture a movie fight scene between a hero and villain. They're clashing blades, dancing back and forth, parrying, dodging, blocking, keeping up with each other's advances, surprising each other with new techniques and strategies, until finally, one of them lands a devastating blow. It's not just a graze on the arm, it's not just a smack on the chest. It's 0 HP. When using the point of no return system, we want to draw attention to this moment of the fight, to make that hit extra cinematic and weighted and affect the decisions that your players are going to make when they are given that critical choice of staying down or getting up.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
So with that, let's go ahead and dive into our first build, the level 5 Blighted Warden.
In the shadowed underbrush of the ancient forest, where the line between decay and growth blurs, the Blighted Warden moves unseen. A spectral guardian at the crossroads of life and death, melding the Gloomstalker's mastery of darkness with the Circle of Spores' eerie command over fungal life. They are the embodiment of nature's unchecked, wild ferocity. With each arrow knocked from their twisted, spore-infested bow, they strike with the precision of night and the inevitable spread of decay. A silent protector of the natural order's darker, untamed side.
So there we go. There's our thematic intro.
I have to finish the story.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard? Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
In Avatar: The Last Airbender, it is done so well. But here's the thing. It grows to be more in depth. The spirit world becomes a thing, and it grows even more in depth after that. More layers get added on more layers, right? Not everybody in the Earth Kingdom is good. Not everybody in the Water Tribes. They they're not all underpowered, right? Because the Northern Water Tribe is so strong, and not everybody in the Fire Nation is evil. The layers continue to be added the longer the story goes on. In your campaign, do that. Most people have a hard time starting a campaign because they don't know where to start. They think they need 7 kingdoms, hundreds of houses, thousands of NPCs. No! Stop! You don't need that. What you need is 1 town, 1 place, 4 or 5 NPCs, and an inciting incident.
What a joke. I worked my ass off to get where I am. And you take these shortcuts and you think suddenly you're my peer? You do what I do because you're funny and you can make people laugh? I committed my life to this.
Every day I wake up and I hope you're dead. Dead like if I can guarantee Henry would be okay, I'd hope you get an illness and then get hit by a car and die.
In this video, we're going to talk about secondary objectives, a way to make your combat encounters spicy, delicious, fantastic. Secondary objectives enhance combat in D&D to an exponential degree. Let's go ahead and dive into number 10. Rescue missions. Task your players with rescuing an NPC or retrieving an item during combat. It will help add layers of urgency and potentially even a moral dilemma. My favorite example of this is instead of sending the players to kill the goblin camp that may raid the village, right? That's a consequence. Sometimes that's good enough. The goblins abducted. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Roll with Advantage. Very excited to be here for today's session of the Isles of Iverion because boy is it gonna be crazy, and hopefully everybody lives because these 5 adventurers are instrumental in the session that's going to be happening on the 20th, so make sure you get prepared for that. But let's roll the intro and dive in.
I don't care. If I have to die, I am not spending another second under your control.
I don't believe that's you. I met the teacher at the mausoleum.
You met a lie!
I don't want to watch the people I love die and do nothing.
Because you can't tell me what my spirit tells me isn't true.
I'm a pretty good judge of character, so just keep that in mind.
I suppose that's right.
So to have it like
What's up?
made.
We're back.
Hi.
Lemon pepper grilled chicken. Haven't tried it. Really good. You should. Let's go ahead and dive into the session though. So picking up where we left off. Wait a minute. It is tradition here on Roll with Advantage that the DM doesn't do the summary, which I was about to do. They tricked me almost. It's their fault, not mine. The players do the summary, not me. This week on summary is Gemma.
Yeah?
Gemma, so whenever you're ready, take it away.
Yes. So last session, Yorick is called to attend the meeting with Glacia that he had requested. The talk's taking place on a neutral ground, rather, off Caravan's boat. Yorick expresses his desire to bypass war between them and to try and make some alternate deal. However, it quickly becomes evident that there is no such deal to be struck, as all Glacia wants for the Hells the place that she sees as her prison is for it to crumble, and to damn reality alongside it. For much of her life, her father, Asmodeus, had manipulated her into only wanting enough to satisfy her, but never to threaten him. It was Emerald that revealed the truth of her situation to her, and more. Glacia supposedly offers a final kindness to Yorick, given his goal in calling the meeting in the first place, saying that she will get all her troops to end the siege that they are currently waging on Mephistopheles' keep. Yorick offers her something in return, a second chance to change her mind and potentially revisit peace talks in the future. Back in Zevran's mansion, Lila attempts to reach Corellian for some guidance, but instead she is met with complete nothingness, only a voice telling her that he is dead and that nothingness will consume all. Zevran similarly is in the midst of crisis, poring through books on infernal lore, dealings, and histories, muttering indecision about sharing his findings with the party. He ultimately decides that he will, though, and calls a group meeting, and shares that whilst the party were in the Feywild, he was doing some searching of his own, finding two alarming pieces of information. The first, that for a new ruler of Hell to arise, they must do so with the binding of mortal soul, the same way Asmodeus did all those many years ago. Secondly, to travel from Nessus, Nessus, there we go. A similar price must be paid. The magic needing to traverse from the realm, I guess, layer, enough to burn the caster. And so if the party is to complete their mission, it seems that 2 souls must be sacrificed in the process, Zevran being more than adamant that he should be one of them. The party, however, are not so willing to give up, and try to discuss any kind of alternative, one of the strongest hopes being to make use of the wish spell that was gifted to Yorick, and try to bend fate. Lila is especially distraught with the idea of losing Zevran, though is also equally as unable to be angry at him for his decision. Without the luxury of time, the party must push forth, however, and they, the next morning, have a brief meeting with Ephraim for updates, to receive some supplies, and also to learn the coordinates for Malice's phylactery. It is then on to try and reforge the deal that they had initially made with Mephistopheles, as the power source he sought has been used up by the Archons. Thankfully, with some negotiations with the Archon Imperator, a deal is struck for the Archons to assist in creating a similar, albeit weaker source. Upon changes to the grand old devil contract, Levistus arrives to oversee it, though he largely uses the time to make jabs at Mephistopheles, something that reveals that Mephistopheles had an earlier dealing with Glacia, something that led to him being forced to let Merca in, and also how Glacia silently misjudged Levistus. No, it's not that one. Mephistopheles, believing that without the pressure of her troops, he would not make a deal with the party. In a hopeful last bit of business then in Carnia, the party head off to the phylactery, with a sense of nervous dread lingering over the whole party as they from more than just the task up ahead. Upon reaching the crypt, the party are met with a massive threshold that has all the names of Malice's and Diriel's descendants, all horrifically being worked on by a myriad of tiny, invisible spies. Moving onwards through the crypt, they find a library filled with books and memory shards, things that outline Malice's descent into the Forsaken Lich that she is, with any sense of empathy or love she's once held having been lost for whoever knows how many centuries. Finally, the party reach a chamber, with a drowned man flanked by several Bansheen, preserved in some kind of stasis. The drowned man Diriel recognizes that Nalfion is more than a simple grunt of malice, but no matter how little love that he has for Malice, he still has his honor, and intends even now to protect the crypts with his life, calling upon Nalfion to recognize this and to duel him. That's it.
That is exactly
Correct. Thank you, Gemma. So with that, we will go ahead and dive in. So, as we snap back into the session, Nalfian, your echo out, your weapon drawn, Dirael in front of you, summoning his 2 echoes, standing before you with this immaculate rapier in his hand, the only weapon he carries. You can see that it reverberates with the strings and threads of time. There's like bits of sand that are falling off of it in this endless pattern that when the sword moves at all, there is just this like this just falling rain of sand beneath or behind the moving of the blade. But with that, you wanted to...
Before we even begin combat, Nalfian's gonna hold up his hand, the hand with, I guess, his dagger in it, and he's just gonna say, if you're really a man of honor, you will fight me as one. And Nalf will dismiss his echo.
Okay. You see he'll look to you, and you see he looks to the cloak and to the bracers, and then finally to the dagger. Very well. But I hope that you are half the swordsman you think you are. And he will dismiss his as well.
Yes. Thank God. Okay, that fucking worked. Let's go.
And with that,
Oh.
let's go ahead. Dirael, phase 1. I'd like everybody to roll initiative.
I heard that phase 1.
Huh?
Huh? What?
About to get wacky tacky.
No, I mean, I'm sure this is nothing but a straightforward combat, you know?
Let's go. Let's go.
Malice with it.
And you know what? I'm also gonna activate my fucking boots just for fucking good measure. Sorry, I'm really aggressive right now.
This music.
Add it to my fucking music.
I will go ahead and
good choice.
Thank you. I'll roll for Zevran. Also, just because I know that with the way that the legendary actions work for Zevran, there hasn't been a good time to use them, but don't forget that he does have legendary actions. So at the end of anybody else's turn, I think you can have Zevran cast a spell. Now, you really would only get to do that like once per day, like once per long rest, but still.
Cool. That's a team thing, right? Team call.
Yeah, so he can, he has 3 actions, and it costs 3 to cast a spell of levels 1 through 4. He can expend 2 to teleport 60 feet to an unoccupied space, and he can spend 1 to make an arcane blast attack.
Okay. Oh no.
I know. You know what? I'm gonna stand.
Do it,
my
Kale.
desk also my desk also moves. Oh shit! It was connected to something though. I should fix that.
Well, don't break anything.
Things are fun.
All right.
I'm standing.
With that, go ahead and get your.
Did any of our initiatives make it to the turn order?
They did not, so I'll just grab them from you guys. So, Ryan, what'd you roll?
12.
Okay. Lila?
21.
21. Twig?
20.
20. And Nalfian?
34.
34. God damn. Whew.
Ain't fucking around.
By a hair, you are faster than Dirael.
Damn,
Start
I'm
the
glad I
combat
used my
counter.
boots.
All right.
I knew he was a little bitch.
So with that, Nalfian, you are up first.
Okay. Let's go. He's gonna run at him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna call it now. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to use one of my temporal strikes. Mark that off. And I'm going to do Echoing Strike, where I can make 2 attack rolls. Each hit deals normal weapon damage plus a d4 psychic damage. If both of these next 2 attacks hit, the target has disadvantage on its next attack roll or saving throw before the end of next turn.
Nice, 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 nice.
First attack.
Oh, that was crazy. That was almost a natural 20 on my screen.
I know, I saw that.
So that'll be 25 will hit.
My mom's done wrath roll. Okay, that's not rolling. Where is it? That's the radiant damage.
Okay.
Oof. Of course.
16 sadly will miss.
Wasted that. Third attack.
26 hits.
Do they have to be like 2 consecutive for the temporal strike?
I think so, because I think it's like those two need to hit.
Okay. Bonus action. Are my temporal strikes are bonus actions? They are just features.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, rolled everything there.
Okay, 26 hits for max damage, so 17.
Okay, second. There's Chrono Fang gets hit again. Yes, Chrono Fang. That's my boy right there. That's my boy.
Damn it, natural 20. Okay.
But the damage is blue ass cheeks, but
Yeah,
that's fine.
well, the damage got messed up, so it would be 9 plus 4 plus 6. So 19.
Can I use 2 abilities in one turn?
Yeah, there's no limit to them. You just have to expend the uses.
Okay, I'm gonna action surge already.
Okay.
I'm scared. That sword is scary. Okay, 3 more attacks coming his way.
24 hits.
Second attack.
Okay. 23 hits. Ooh, max damage,
Third
nice. 17 does not hit.
Yeah, that's all of my action economy in that turn right there. Yeah, so, I mean, after he said that to him, Nalfian, that's his plan. Like, before Malice even got his claws too deep into him, you know, Nalfian has always prided himself on being a good swordsman. That was, like, the first thing that he was ever actually good at. And though I think he's a little nervous because this is the man who started it all, so he goes in really hard and fast, and I think some of that nervousness makes him trip up a little bit, and he misses those 2 strikes. But there are some that land, and they land pretty sharp.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see those 2 he is able to parry, and you can see that there might be some rust initially that is kind of coming off as he's able to parry that last one especially. You can see the tiredness, that stasis is finally beginning to wear off, and as it comes to his turn, he is going to now do something. Let me look one thing up here real quick. This was, oh wait a second, sorry, wrong, I'm in the wrong spot here. So, Dear IL is going to, let me double check this real quick.
Hey Joe, question.
Yeah.
Is my cloak awakened or exalted?
Awakened.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So on Dariel's turn, as he sort of like rolls his neck a bit after your flurry of attacks, he will look to you and say, "Adequate." And he will make his own flurry of attacks now. He's going to go ahead. He's going to make 3 temporal rapier attacks and 1 time slice. So, temporal rapier. Will this actually work if I click it? Hey, yo, it does. Look at that. All right. Nalfian, that's a 33 to hit on the first one.
Yep. I'm gonna get my calculator open right now.
For 13 points of damage.
Right. Wait a second. Let's reverse it, flip it and reverse it. I have Holy Weapon. What does that do again, Felicity? I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I need my damage for that.
It's only on the rapier, so not for the two dagger hits.
Yeah. But I swing a lot with my rapier. Oh, is that it? Bless out. Thanks, Queen. Oh, you're muted, babe.
Haha.
So it's an extra.
I just wanted to post it.
2d8.
For each time the rapier hits.
Okay.
And
So
I hit...
4 times, I think? Because there were 6 attacks, you missed 2.
You said D8?
So 2d8 times 4, so that'd
2d8.
be 8d8 you'd get to add.
What's up?
It's radiant damage if that matters.
It does not. But good points.
Pretty good rolls.
Thanks.
Okay.
So,
Thank you for
With-
remembering that.
That, Nalfian, as you make those rapid, quick slashes and these bursts of radiant energy coming off each attack, as it comes to his turn, we're going to rewind a bit. Instead of saying what he does, you see that as you cut into him, as the armor is beginning to break, as his skin is beginning to crack, as there's blood beginning to pour, you can see well, it's not blood. It's these granules of sand that are beginning to leak out of his body. And this wisp of blue magic that's also filtering out with each strike. Okay.
At first, are you gonna just redo your attack, Joe?
That doesn't affect the attack. It was a 33 to hit and 13 points of damage. Second one was a 32 to hit. And 21 points of damage. The third attack, it's going to be a 25 to hit.
Yep.
And 27 points of damage. And then for time slice, you can see that what happens is he pulls back the rapier and sort of crouches down, and he jumps up, and there is this suspended time around him. The drippings of sand freeze in place as he rises up, and then as he slams down towards you, there is this flurry of 7 or 8 strikes that are all unleashed in this 15-foot area around him and you. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sorry, D&D Beyond is kind of working, but kind of. I'm gonna use my Indomitable, and I'm going to reroll. Let me mark that off, because I get 2 uses of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, baby.
All right. That was a good use of Indomitable. So Nalfian, instead of taking 60 points of force damage, you'll take 30. And you are not under the effects of the slow spell for 1 minute.
Oh. Jesus.
Oh my god.
That would have been very bad.
In response, I'm going
Yeah.
to activate one of the features of the cloak So, as a reaction to being hit by a melee attack, the wearer can cause a swarm of thorny vines to lash out.
Okay.
Because I am an exalted, and it's just 2d6 of damage. But hey, everything's anything. You know what I'm saying? Take 9 points of piercing damage from my cloak of my lady, bitch.
Yeah, you can see that as the quick flashes of like spectral sand energy emerge, the vines from the armor, they reach out and rip and tear at his arms. And you can see more sand begins to pour from him as he's looking pretty rough. Pretty rough indeed. It's the end of his turn.
Oh my god.
Banshin.
That was just one round.
Shit moves quick.
Listen, I have plans, some timey-wimey plans for next turn, guys.
Okay. All right. So Banshin, they are going to. So this entire area is shrouded in dim light because of the arcane surge, or the temporal surge in the center. So the Banshin in dim light or darkness can teleport up to 60 feet as a bonus action. So this Banshin is going to teleport to you, Yorick. And is going to go ahead and make 2 cursed longsword attacks and 1 claw attack. Okay, so longsword number 1, natural 1.
That'll miss barely.
Longsword number 2 is a 12.
Miss barely.
And then a claw attack. Jesus, a 15. All 3 of those were misses. Whew. Buddy's a little rusty.
That's true. We've just been sitting here for some time, I imagine.
Okay. All right. So yeah, he's looking pretty rough. So that is the end of his turn. This Banshin is going to move. Actually, no.
It's going to be like that, huh?
No,
right.
he's going to
Bring it on,
teleport
boys.
60 feet right in front of
I knew it.
Lila. Man, the flying is kind of throwing me off here a bit. Okay, yeah, you're right there.
I can't even see Lila, so it's all good.
Oh, you can't?
No, I can see everybody but Lila, but I have her token selected, so I have a square.
Oh, that's funny. I wonder if it is because of...
Oh, I see her now.
Can you see her now?
Oh, I see the wings now, and they're
all right, cool.
white.
I changed them to white, so I don't know. I fit better with the token. All right, so the Banshin, though, teleports in front of you. You can see this wispy, like, black energy envelops the area in front of you as you're just kind of floating right above the ground. You can see the longsword is drawn, and he's going to make 2 longsword and 1 claw attack against you.
Okay.
Okay, 17 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. There we go. 26 to hit.
I don't know if shield will give me enough. I have 19. Is
No.
shield plus 5?
Yeah. You'd need an AC of 21. Okay, so 17, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, it's 17 damage? Is that what you said?
17 damage total, and I need you to make a con saving throw.
Yeah, sorry, I want to make sure I did that before I am in con. I get advantage with these because it's a spell.
This is not a spell. This is just a feature of the sword.
Oh, I thought you meant concentration for holy weapon. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. No, Constitution for the sword attack, and then concentration for the damage, which would be DC 10.
Okay, sorry. Did it roll? Why didn't it roll?
Did not. It seems like the saving throws are kind of bugged again.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
We're all
mine's
honest here.
D20 plus 3. I didn't even roll in.
Yeah, when it's not your turn, if everybody just wants to grab some of their dice, and just because it seems like that's going to be an issue. If yours is working fine, you can still use D&D Beyond, but if not, that way we don't have to worry about it.
Grab my dice, though.
Okay, 17 is a failure on the sword.
Okay.
So, Lila, you are poisoned. And while you are poisoned in this way, you cannot regain hit points. So that is the only effect of poison from the Banshin sword, though.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't start. How long can I save for it?
At the end of
or
every
is
single
it
one of your
like-
turns? Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And if you drop to 0 hit points while poisoned, you turn into an undead creature under the control of the Bond Machine.
Sick. I love that.
Love it.
All right, now my Constitution saving throws.
Now the Constitution or concentration check. Yep.
Concentration, yeah. 17 plus 3 is pretty good.
20. Yeah.
13 plus 3. Okay, yeah. So I feel like Holy Weapon is still up.
Holy Weapon is still up. And then there is one final claw attack against you.
Okay.
For a, it'll be a 19 to hit.
In favor of the swinger, right? So 19 is my armor class.
Okay.
Will shield that one.
Okay. So now your AC is 24 until your next turn.
My next turn.
Oh, which, that's the end of his turn, so now shield goes away.
That's lame. Okay, that's fine. It's one charge on my wand. It's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of lame. Let me just mark that off.
Yep. All right. At the end of your turn, you can make the save for the poisoned.
Okay, yeah. I just, because of the poison, I'm like, I'm going to try and conserve what I got here. So, okay. Just in case I don't save. Alrighty. I like knew this motherfucker was going to come for me. So, but you know what I'm seeing? Cute little line. And you know how much I love lines. I think I still have 3 charges on my wand. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3. Yep, and then I'm done. No more wand charges, but we're gonna cast Lightning Bolt. And yeah, I think the range, it's 100-foot line. Yeah. So it should reach all of them. And obviously I don't want it, I want to angle it so it hits them all, but not Yorick. So I think that still works right here, right?
That's perfect.
Cool. Awesome.
They're like in perfect line shape for a lightning bolt. That's really funny.
I know. I'm like, it's too good to resist. 39 dex save.
Wow.
Which is no dex save.
DC
shit.
19.
That kinda sucks, but yeah, that's true.
Dex save. Okay. Higher. Failure on the first one in front of you. Failure on the one next to Yorick. And then success on the one all the way in the back. So...
Okay. That's still pretty good.
Yeah. 39... 39, and then 20. Or 19. No, 20, because it's rounded up.
I feel like clumping is not a good idea, but I don't want Lila to be far away from everybody. Oh, so I think since she's poisoned too, she'll Misty Step 30 feet this way, and then might move the rest of her movement speed this way. I know clumps are bad, but these aren't really spell users, really, so I'm hoping that's okay. And Phase Step.
Okay, sounds good.
So, yeah. Just so she's not alone when she's poisoned. Okay, and now I can... That's the end of my turn. Can I roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
19 plus 3.
That's a success. You are no longer poisoned.
No poison for me.
Okay, alrighty. With that, we move on to Twig. So Twig, right at the start of your turn, what happens?
Yeah. So at the start of the turn, obviously Banshee, they're being little bitches, they're not playing fair. Alfion's hurt, things don't look great right now. And so I think just with all those kind of emotions that have like lingered on, carried on, there's just gonna be this kind of I guess a spark that will like happen right near her. And growing from this little ember is going to be just this fiery little beast, kind of similar to the spiritual beast that you've seen her used. But this one is just fully made of elemental fire as opposed to anything fey. And so she gets a little elemental spirit! Woo! Yay!
Yeah.
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
Here we go.
Huzzah indeed. So yes.
You can see the little elemental. I was just gonna say, you can see that like the wisps of fire. It's kind of like snake-like, almost very similar to the Afi from Isanalor.
And I'm assuming that it has the same kind of rules as general summons, where it can go at the end of my turn.
Yep, and you can pick which one goes first and all that.
Well, I think first point of order, we will start targeting the one that is by Yorick.
Okay.
Just because, you know, the rest aren't really threatening anyone right now. Obviously, that's a good change, but, you know, right now. And so, a little 1, 2, 3, if you will. Oh, but it actually works. That's nice. 24, 19, and 25.
All three of those will hit. Yep, they do.
What shit?
Whoa! The Dread Ambusher and the normal 2 attacks hitting?
I know, right? It's crazy.
Happy day.
And then also an extra D8 because of my Dread.
17 on all three.
All three of them.
And they're all
it's
different.
Actually really funny.
Yeah, they're all different too. That's interesting.
Wow. Man, crazy. Well, whatever 3 times 17 is, plus 4.
A good number. He's looking pretty rough already.
Okay. I'll also... I don't know if I want to get closer, but I also agree we should probably just be clumped.
Yeah, I know it's like awkward. I didn't want to be alone.
You know what? I'll at least like sidestep a little bit just so we're not as still kind of clumpy, but anyways, that's happening. And then following up from those two. Oh wait, no, yeah, that's too far. I think Beastie to get to anything. Yeah, okay. Beastie has no fucks. Beastie's just gonna run up here.
Okay.
And then yeah, we'll send them together. Like a little matching force. But I believe that the elemental beast has range from all these, yeah. And so it will be able to make. I hope this works. Make an attack.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
okay, that just brings that up. That's sad.
It's just your spell attack modifier, so you might be able to click on that from D&D Beyond.
Yeah, no, I can just add it manually.
Okay.
You know, actually, fuck it, it's only a +10, so that's easy math. I won't even add the modifier. Okay, so it's a 14 and a 24.
Okay, and this is the one that you were targeting before?
No, going to the one that they were heading towards, sorry.
Okay, so the 24 will hit.
Okay. And I can... Will this... No, there's another click. Oh, wait, no, it is. Look at that. Click.
Nice, okay.
12 points. Pow!
Nice. Cool. Yeah, the bolt of fire?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, the bolt of fire cascades towards the bond sheen, splashing against its chest and singeing that like maggot-colored skin.
And I will also add, the little fire spirit has illuminating presence. And so it has 20-foot bright, 20-foot dim. So no more teleporties, Bedsheed.
Within the bright light. So let me go ahead and...
Oh shit, I thought it was dim light too. Man.
Nope. It is in dim light or darkness, so we'll do a bright light aura of 20 feet.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
Hey, that means they can't teleport within 20 feet of you.
Yeah.
So they can't teleport anywhere in that AoE.
Nalfian currently is also glowing 30 feet because of Holy Weapon, Bright Light.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I forgot.
It's so shiny. Look at us.
There you are. Light. 30 feet. Whoa. Whoa, Nalfian. Whoa.
my god.
It's like
You're
I'm
so
looking up at Helm's
right.
Deep and the sun comes out.
Well, now you can hardly tell it's there. All right, there we go. All
Jesus Christ.
right. This one area,
Jason Bourne.
super
Right.
bright.
This is perfect. That's what I intended.
All right, that it, Twig?
That is it.
All right, Boncheen. Oof, yeah. So it is just gonna move up to you, Twig. Running past them, so 2 attack of opportunities. Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Oh no, wrong notes. Stop. Okay. I'll do General Beast. I'll look at that. It's also a thing I do here. Yeah, okay. Oop. Oh my god, I thought that was gonna be 1 for a second. And actually, wait. With pack tactics, does it also get advantage for opportunity attacks? Is it just any or?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get that 20, but you never know. Yeah, look at that, crazy.
Okay, all right. 29 will hit though.
Yeah, we'll love to see it. And then that is a D8. Loose. 10. Nope, not 20. Jesus Christ. Cheat the dice. So that is a 14. And then... Although, because I think the elemental, it only has ranged attacks, so that doesn't trigger opportunity attacks, does it?
No, it would in this instance.
Okay. And a little bit of that.
All right, hit.
And a little bit of that. Achoo!
Boom. Oh my god.
18.
All right, cool. Takes the 2 opportunity attacks from the 2 small creatures, but then it will make its way over to you, Twig. And it has 5 more feet of movement, so it's going to get, I believe, right out of the... Nope, it's still just in the light. So, it is going to make 3 attacks, 2 longsword, 1 claw. But cannot summon its echo as a bonus action. That kind of sucks.
Wait, it can't?
Not in the light, no.
In the light.
I thought they could in the light now because of the crack.
I thought so too, but...
Hey, shush.
I just want to know what the rules are, man!
No.
These guys are further away from the crack because they're in hell. Okay.
I think the crack's still visible. I thought that it was that they could.
They've been inside all day.
So this is why I hate having everything split up between Foundry and Legend Keeper. I thought it was that they. No, I think you're right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, because I mean, daylight's bright light, and that doesn't do anything for them. So.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, take a point of inspiration, Gemma, for being honest.
Thank you, I need it.
All right, as he will summon his echo.
You can make them re-roll that nat 20 they're about to hit you with.
Alrighty. So, with that echo summoned, we got a whole slew of attacks coming at you. So we're going to have 4 longsword attacks coming at you.
Okay.
First longsword. 14 to hit. That's a miss. 26 to hit.
I'll hit.
Be 21 points of damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, yes. I'll also say that... Actually, yeah, I think I can. You should... Okay, sorry. Yeah, since there are a lot of attacks going to be coming my way, I want to use a charge on my cloak. Unfortunately, the last charge because I have not regained any on the long rest. And so I'm gonna just... Oh wait, it's a specific attack. Never mind. I was thinking it was like Absorb elements. I won't do that.
Okay.
I'll just take a damage, and I'll give you that con roll eventually if I stop yapping.
That's okay.
And I'll make 2 just to maintain concentration.
Yep.
Did that go anywhere? Hello.
DC till 10. Saving throws, I think, are the things that don't work.
Yeah, that's fine. What have I got? A +4. And I can just roll these manual?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, that's a 15.
Success?
Which, yeah.
Or on the... This is the concentration check success.
Okay.
And then Constitution?
12.
12 is a failure. So, Twig, you are poisoned, and while poisoned this way, you cannot regain hit points.
Fun.
So, luckily, not the rest of the poison effect. So, you still have no... There's no advantage on ability checks and attack rolls. Just unable to regain hit points.
Wait, I'm confused. I thought the first one was for the poison, and the second one was for concentration.
It doesn't matter either way because of the DC of the poison. She still wouldn't have succeeded. Because she rolled a 15 on the first one.
That's what confused me.
No, the first one was for the concentration.
I guess I'm all confused. I had it flipped. Okay.
No, yeah.
As long as you know the order, it doesn't really matter, I suppose.
And I think either way, no matter what the order would, the outcome would be the same. Because the DC for the poison was higher than 15, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And she would have succeeded on the Constitution, so for her spell.
Because DC was 10.
Either way.
Yeah. All right. So, that is the first attack. Second attack. 18 to hit.
Damn. That's my AC. So
Ooh, okay. 20 points of damage. Third attack. 16 to hit, which is a miss.
I can't save real quick. Okay, yeah,
Yep.
There's 19.
Nice. And then fourth and final attack is going to be a 13 for a miss. All right. Banshin in the back here. Yep, he has got...
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, let me quickly check something. I think because she has both of her fingers, it gives her a bonus to her AC, right? Is that what it thinks?
Yes.
Yeah, she has a +1 to her AC, which would have made that 18 miss.
Okay, cool. So you can re-add 20 hit points.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry for being slow on that, but I want those hit points.
No, that's okay. And that is a brand new feature, so that's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
nice.
Also, it reduces damage by 3. That's extra nice. Can I get 3 hit points?
Yeah, you can have 3 hit points back.
Sick. I'm milk this. Thank you.
All right. Banshin runs over to Yorick. Banshin does not use his bonus action. Banshin summons a copy. Wow, you cannot even tell he's there. There you go. All right. So, Yorick, we've got 4 attacks coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
Each one of these have a d6 bonus to hit. Because he is flanking with himself.
Sorry about that.
Okay, 25 to hit.
Yep.
23 points of damage. Con saving throw.
Uh, 18.
18's a success. 19 to hit, which is a miss.
Miss.
Then a 15 to hit, which is a miss. Then fourth and final attack. Looking at a 26 to hit, which is a hit.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be 20 points of damage, and I need you to make another con saving throw.
Higher.
Okay, all right, success. All right, that is the end of the Banshin's turn. Yorick.
As he just looks around them all. I love Banshin. You guys always do the same strategy. He's going to activate Aura of Conquest.
Okay. All righty.
So that's DC 17. I believe it's Wisdom. Let me double check that.
Okay.
There's so much stuff on this page now.
A high level D&D.
Yep, 17 Wisdom.
17 Wisdom? Okay, let me double check here.
That will be the 3 Banshin, the Echo, I guess, if it's capable. He will not activate it on
Dirael.
Dirael because it's creatures you choose.
Okay,
so even though
perfect.
he's within range, he will not be affected by it.
Okay. So yeah, the echoes do count because the echoes just are the exact copy. They just share a hit point pool.
Cool.
Okay, so Wisdom 17, that's not good for them. Failure? Failure? Well, no, that one is a success, actually, and then failure. So the one who echoed, who just got here, does fail.
I only heard 3. What about the 4th one?
Oh, the 4th one. Oh, yes.
Because he's barely within 30 feet, so he's still hit
Okay.
by it.
He did fail.
Yes, 3 out of 4, I'll take it.
Fia! And then they're incapacitated if they're within 5 feet? Is that what it was?
Their speed is 0.
Okay.
They have disadvantage as long as they can see Yorick, and they can't move closer to him, but their speed's 0, so that's irrelevant. They can't get away from him either.
Okay.
And they can re-roll the saving throw at the end of their turns.
Okay, and these two... Actually, wait a minute. All 3 of these ones by you are within bright light, so they can't even teleport away. Damn. All right, cool.
5 minutes in the cage with me, Spider-Man.
Would your girlfriend make that or your boyfriend? Oh my god.
Anyway.
All right, York, that's it.
That's the action.
Oh.
Bonus action. Pretty sure I can do this. Let me double check. But I don't think I have to attack to use this.
The Requiem? No.
Yeah, Sylvan's Requiem. I don't need to make an attack to bonus action use it.
Nope.
So yeah, just bonus action. He'll just turn and slice at the one that Twig shot 3 times. Stab into it. Nice. Only if I was a champion. Oh well. And
right.
Fuck this guy in particular. We're gonna drop a level 3 smite into that dude. So that's 5d8. Yeah, because Banshin are like definitely undead, right? We determined that. Yeah. Okay.
They do be. Scooby Dooby.
So damage, Nito, and then just manual 5d8. Ooh, not great on that. Okay, so 29 points of damage, 19 of it being radiant.
Okay, all right. Yeah, he's looking pretty rough.
All right, now that will be the end of York's turn.
Okie dokie. With that, we come to Zevran's turn.
Do you guys still want me to pilot him, or
We can if you're focused. So let's go ahead and spell.
I mean, I know York's kind of got it, but there's still 4 dudes over here. If I could get a little bit of an assist.
I mean, chain lightning could be fun, but would that end up hitting what's his butt?
You choose the creatures. You choose one creature, and then it sparks out to 3 of your choice. So it's 4 creatures total.
Perfect.
I mean, I think we should chain lightning them. Like, that'd be fucking fun. So, I mean, are they all really low? Nah. We can chain lightning. Let's go.
It's round 1.
Well, I don't know. What's his butt's almost dead because of Nalfian. We cook, so his name is What's His Butt now. So sorry. Okay. How do you just click this thing?
That's how Malice refers to him too.
yeah,
Normal. I don't know. It's a
Ala kablam.
Dexterity?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. So 4 dexterity saving throws. They are good at these. His DC is pretty high because of all the bonuses.
Yeah, let's see if it says it on here.
His DC should be 20.
It says 19 right now.
I think it's because there's a bonus that he has that I couldn't get added,
Yeah. Okay.
but
20.
I'm pretty sure it's 20. Yeah.
Oh, was it from like the Arcane gem things?
Correct. That is exactly what it was, and I couldn't get it to work, so it is 20.
Could you get Lila's to work?
I don't think so. I think I forgot about it because I've been distracted this week with other
Lila's
things.
is 22.
Oh, then maybe Lila's does work.
I was like 22 or 20 as well.
I see.
Like, God
okay.
damn.
Yeah.
20 as well.
No, Lila's is working because I could do that through D&D Beyond.
Cool. Okay, because I thought I had 18. So perfect.
Yeah, Zevran's is 21 or 20 because of the bonus to intelligence from the book that he got. That you
I
guys
wanted
gave him.
that. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dex saving throws. DC 20. Success on this one. Natural 20 on this one. Failure on this one. And failure on this one. So 2 failures, 2 successes. So
I also love AoE spells on Bonjin because it's basically like the same guy getting hit twice with it.
Yeah. So this was a success. So that would be 21. And then this guy succeeded 21. This guy succeeded 21, which means this Bonjin takes an additional 21 on top of the fail. So they're both at the
Oh,
same.
we only had one 6th level spell. I didn't realize that. Maybe I shouldn't have.
Well,
here we are.
All right, with that,
It's too late now.
that the end of Zevran's turn?
Mephistopheles tonight.
Right.
All right. Nalfian.
Shouldn't he have... Sorry. We didn't use any of his spells, right? So he should have 3 level 2s, not 2.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, we full rested before coming here.
Yeah, I don't know why he said 2. Okay.
He didn't do like a comprehend language or something like weird like that last time, did he?
I don't think so.
Sorry, didn't mean to jump you with that
No,
surprise
I think he did because for the language on the walls.
Oh!
He doesn't have comprehend languages. He has Forester Phase Cloak. Oh, that is Misty Step and Large Reduce Hold Person.
Wait, I'm confused. What language on the walls?
Oh, he does have comprehend language, but that should have been a level 1 spell, not a level 2. All right, he has 3 level 1s.
All right.
There was the language on the walls that was like old.
The like
Drow.
ancient drow. All right, Nalfian. It's your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. All right. Soja.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Nalfian...
Memories are about to be made. Whenever somebody starts a sentence with Soja.
Oh, no. It's not that psycho crazy yet. Nalfian has spent his entire life studying swordsmanship. Like, that's his thing. That's what he's good at. That's what he grew up with. That's what he's doing. This entire fight thus far, all Nalfian has been doing is watching the maneuvers and how this man uses his blade and just the technique he's using. Okay? The last thing he did, Nalfian is very intrigued and he would like to try that same thing. He also can feel the energy from behind him. Is it possible for Nalfian to try to pull on the Dunamatic energy that is fueling behind him and attempt to do a time strike himself? It probably will not be good. It probably will not be as effective, but like, this is what he does. Nalfian studies his opponent and he tries to outsmart him, and that was a cool ass move. And he wants to do it too.
Okay.
Or try.
All right. Okay. So we'll say this comes down to two things. There is the initial thing of you trying to funnel the magic, the temporal magic behind you into the strike, and then the execution. So the first thing that I want you to do is I'd like you to roll a D100 for me as you attempt to channel the temporal magic into Nalfian from behind. Okay. And then as you all of you can see these threads of wispy blue energy and granules of golden sand and threads begin to reach out from the nexus behind him and begin to wrap around Nalfian. As Nalfian, you do the same thing, execute it exactly the same. As you rise up and go down to strike, I'd like you to make just a basic weapon attack with your weapon to see if you can execute the move correctly. Boy, do you execute it. So, Nalfian, I would like you to roll 10d8. And Dear Aiel needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
And just because I'm a little bitch, I'm gonna put my Dawn's Wrath on that.
And you got holy weapon, so was that 2d8?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, and then I'm gonna throw a third one on there, plus 3 for Dawn's Wrath.
Okay. So he rolled a total of 25, so he does succeed. However, he will still take half damage, which is 33 points of damage. 66 halved to 33. You can see, Nalfian, as you do, you slam the blade down. These, like, ripples of time energy just slash and cut and jab into him as he's sort of, like, able to parry some of them, but just, like, trying to like, perfect parry Melania's, like, waterfowl dance. He can't get all of them if some of them still come through and make contact, as he sort of is pushed back up near the like, statue that had been broken that was housing him, as he sort of, like, comes back up and breathing heavy. You can see it's not blood, but it's just the sand, and ethereal magic is just pouring out of him faster and quicker. And he says, "You just very may well be worthy," and will return to his defensive position.
Ryan, were you gonna say?
Sorry, quick point of order. You added it all up to 66, but the Holy Weapon and Dawn's Wrath he wouldn't take half on even if he succeeded.
Oh, good point. Yeah. So he'll take an extra 6.
Looking out for you, big dog.
It just says near death. If that killed him, that would have been funny. But point of order, I had to say it.
No. Good point of order. We'll say that was one of your attacks, Nalfian.
Okay, cool. I was gonna ask how you wanted me to break that down. Okay. Second attack.
Break it down.
That hits.
Consistent.
Just don't let the dice gods see you right. Third attack.
Add your holy weapon. I shall.
Oh, sorry about that. It was just 2d8, right?
Yep, 2d8. 19 misses, by the way, on the third one. Or the second one, I mean.
No, that would be the
Minus
third
12.
attack that I have made. Right?
Okay.
No.
Yeah, that was the third attack you'd made, including the time slice.
Yep. Okay. Bonus action. Dagger time, baby. Maybe he should start dual wielding. Oof.
22 just hits.
Oh. Card the thing.
And roll the damage. Okay. A 21 just misses. As you go to jam the dagger, and it, like, jams near his chest. You can see as the second, like, temporal dagger goes to jab into his throat, he grabs the dagger made of time and stops it before it can make contact. And as he, with his other hand, grabs yours and pulls out the dagger, there is this, like, spurt of sand and magic from it, as the entire area around the two of you now is just covered in dust and sand. And with each movement and slash, there are these just trails following behind your weapons. Is that it, Nalfian?
Feeling like I should have second wind instead of my dagger. But I can't take these maxes.
I can get you, fam. Because I'm sure he's gonna fuck you up here in a second.
I know. I just,
But you don't want me to.
I don't, because I'm afraid it's going to have a negative thing.
Well, I can pray for you.
Just dodge, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah, be fast.
What was the point of taking all those hits from Yorick, you know? Think of your training.
Hold on, sorry, I'm just double checking. I got.
You don't have a second action surge yet, do you?
No.
Damn. Would have been cool though.
Oh, did you use one of your Echo Knight attacks? Like the
Well, their abilities, and I mean, like, I guess the question is, like, I thought I have to kind of call them as I use them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I can just be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then I get another attack. At least that's the way it made it sound, because, like, yeah, it feels like they are very much, I have to call them. Like, this attack is going to be a temporal strike or a rewind strike, or blah, blah, blah.
Okay. I didn't know if you had...
assume, like...
Yeah, that's how it's
that
not like
works.
Smite where you can call it afterwards. You do have to say it before,
no.
but...
I didn't this turn, but that's because I wanted to do the time slice thing. Sorry, I'm just looking, guys.
Take your time. Well, if you die,
I desperately want to survive one more round. I'm just really kicking myself for not.
We were just rolling that ones, you know. Don't even worry about it.
Gemma's got some inspiration. You know, maybe she can correct some stuff. You know.
I mean, I can't change his goals.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't really.
Well, inspiration, you can.
I can do that.
Yeah, inspiration. You just basically call for someone to reroll, whether it's a friend making an attack or an enemy making whatever.
Okay, Joe.
It doesn't have to be used on you.
That's all I got.
Well, I don't think it could be used on enemies, right?
Yep, yeah, it can be used on anything.
Okay.
All right.
That's a big Uriel advantage now.
Wow.
You can see Diriel, he's like barely holding together. Most of the skin is cracked in places. There is just this torrent of sand and magic leaving his form. And in fact, his voice is partially like distorted as well. There is just this like reverberation coming from him as he speaks, even though there's no echo in this room. As he says, I hope you survive, boy, so you can truly put an end to her, to bring some semblance of balance back to this order. And Nalthian, with that, you see he brings up the rapier and he holds it in both hands. And you can see he pulls back and he jabs it into himself. And as he twists and pulls down, you can just see the skin cracking and folding back like sandstone breaking. As Diriel shifts and changes. As Nalthian, you did reduce him to his threshold to enter phase 2.
York watching is like, what the fuck is wrong with this family? Every one of them.
As he breaks apart Nalthian, you can see like a snake molting its skin, breaking away, emerging out of this cocoon of flesh, this creature. Only partially identifiable as Diriel, made of sand and threads of weaving blue magic. As you see standing before you, not Diriel Bainir, but Diriel, time incarnate.
So does the duel still apply?
I don't know. Like, you technically won, right? Like, he reduced him to theoretical 0, right?
Yeah, Diriel Bainir died.
Yeah, so we're fine.
Do you want healing now, Nalthian?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay, let me go ahead and...
This is no longer the same man.
Yeah. Way to go, though. You were so worried. 2 rounds, motherfucker couldn't handle.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, it is DRIL Time Incarnate's turn now.
That does fucking suck for
fine.
you.
Um,
Yeah,
That's all that
bye.
matters.
Love you guys.
So,
It was fun.
Nalfian, as you have won the duel, you can see this like I said, barely identifiable sharp features. There's still long strands of lighter colored hair, but I mean the creature is 2 times your height and width. As he looks down to you and says,
You have won the duel against me, Nalfian. But in order to win the weapon I wield, you must begin to destroy time.
with that, DRIL Time Incarnate. This token's wrong. Oop, there we go. All right. So, went to the wrong thing. For his action, in a 30-foot radius, creatures he chooses. So that will be Twig, Nalfian, and Yorick. I need the 3 of you to make Constitution saving throws.
Do my beasties also need to make those?
Yeah, sorry, they would.
25.
25, okay.
23 from 28. Oh, it's the same. It's the same. Yeah,
25 also, okay. All right. Damn. And then for Twig.
Oh, sorry. Twig already rolled 23. Yeah, 23.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It said Summon Beast was for the.
She rolled it manually.
Oh,
she
okay,
said it
okay.
earlier.
Okay,
Sorry
my
about
bad, my
that.
bad. No, it's okay, that's okay. All right, so, Nalfian and Yorick will succeed, and so will the Summoned Beast with a natural 20. However, Twig with a 23 will not.
And no
So, Twig on you and the Elemental Beast. He is going to, so all of you will take damage, but specifically for Twig and the Beast, he's going to choose to temporal lock you. So on your turn, you can either use your bonus action, use your action, or move.
Okay.
That sucks.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do, let's see, which one do we want to do for this? We'll do Petrified, sure.
I was gonna say, it's like pretty much the same thing as slowed, right?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. However, slow is not an option on here, so. All right.
Fine, I'll be a rock.
Okay, and then damage. So. So, Yorick and Nalfian and the Spiritual Beast will take 20 points of psychic damage. And then Twig and the Elemental will take 40.
Sorry, 40.
40.
I am going to use that charge my cloak to give myself resistance.
Okay.
Wait, what damage was it?
Psychic.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself resistance, so I'm gonna take the 20.
Okay. DC 10 for the concentration check.
Yeah, that's why I was wanting to do that. Ooh, okay, that's 12. I don't like how close that was. Yeah.
Okay. So then after that, he will make 2 temporal rapier attacks. Okay, first one. That is going to be against you, Nalfian. That is going to be a 25 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, and one thing that is interesting, Nalfian, as he's like rising, the rapier itself that Dirael the Drow was using is like embedded in his chest now. It is like a part of him. The rapier he pulls from is just strands of time. And you can see that there is this like sickness around it. The blade itself is like edged with like necrotic energy, and it seems unnatural compared to the rest of him. So you will take
the one in his hand or the one in his chest?
The one in his hand.
Okay.
So the one he's kind of conjuring. 6 plus 8. So, oh shit. So Nalfian, you'll take 27 points of damage from that strike. And then the second strike, that's, I believe, going to be a miss with a 19.
Yes, that does miss.
Okay. That is the end of Dirael's turn. Bansheen. This one is currently... this one is not. It is the one on the top and the bottom. I don't know why the thing went away on him. But I have it marked on my end. I don't know why it's not popping up on the corners there. Okay.
So this is the one that passed, right?
This is the one that passed, yeah.
Got it.
Okay. He's going to step back 5 feet out of the light. Still within your attack range because of the glaive.
What if I punch instead?
If you want to, yeah.
No, I have better uses of my reaction than that.
He's going to use his bonus. He's going to use his bonus action to teleport right here.
What a literal slut. You know that?
And he's going to go ahead and make 3 attacks against Lila.
You know, Zevran's there too. Yes.
All right. 19 to hit.
He heard that you're going to heal Nalfi, and he's like, "Can't have that."
You said what?
19.
No, it's okay. Yeah, that is my AC. Yeah.
Okay, and then 24 to hit.
You know, that's above my AC.
And then 27 to hit.
Okay, he came in and had a personal vendetta. Like, whatever.
Okay, I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Okay, nat 20 on the first one.
Nice.
2 plus 3 is a 5.
Oh, 5 total on the second one? Okay. So, Lila, you are going to take 17 points of damage from the first strike, save from the poison effect. But then on the second one, you're going to take 24 points of damage, and you are poisoned. So you cannot regain hit points. And then the claw attack, which does hit for 12 points of damage. Okay, this Banshee.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it. This Banshee is frightened, so he cannot move closer to you. But since he's outside of the 10-foot range, right? He can still move?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. His speed is not 0.
Okay. So he is going to move 40 feet here, and then he will summon his Echo in front of him.
Oh boy.
And then his Echo will make the 4 attacks.
What's
Against
Severin's
Severin.
reactions again? For legendary actions?
He doesn't have any.
Doesn't he have a teleport one?
It's not in reaction to
But not a
taking
reaction.
damage. It's still a legendary action, same as the other ones. You can do it at the end of somebody else's
I
turn.
don't play big bad evil guys, so I don't know what legendary action is. Okay, he will full frontal then. Let's go.
Okay, here we go. 4 attacks. Long sword.
Well, I think doesn't he have shield as well?
I think so.
He does. Okay, well let's
God,
see
I
what.
hope so.
All right, first one, 19.
His armor class is 16 plus 5 though. That misses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna reaction shield then.
So his AC will be 21 until his turn. Next attack. That is a natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw, Zephyrin, and he will take 49 points of damage.
Okay, hold on. I set that time. Okay, we're gonna do a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Okay, that's better. Why won't it let me roll it? Saving throw. My boy. He doesn't even need to worry about dying later. He's gonna fucking die now, man. So.
Okay, 14
Oh my
is
God.
a failure, so Zephyrin cannot regain hit points until he succeeds.
Okay, and you said how much damage? Sorry, I have to
49.
map this part. 49. Actually, I know how much that is on 100. I can do that, man. Yikes!
2 more attacks.
Woohoo! 2 more attacks.
Uh,
Wait, 2 more attacks? Oh yeah, you said it
he
was
gets
4.
4, yeah. He rolled a 17 on that one, so that's a failure. Not a failure, it's a miss. And then a 20 to hit, which is a miss because of the shield. All right. There's that. That is the end of his turn. At the end of his turn, Dear IL is going to use one of his legendary actions.
I think I want a legendary action.
Oh, do you? Yeah, go for it. I'll let you have priority there.
This is fucking nuts right here. Let me look at what I can do. Should I cast a spell, y'all? I feel like I should cast a spell. and
Between
fuck some
first and
bitches
fourth
up.
level.
First and fourth level.
I think it's worth just getting some extra damage just to really start getting rid of these things, because otherwise you're gonna really
Thunderstep. You teleport yourself to an unoccupied space. Immediately after you disappear, thunderous boom sounds, and each creature within 10 feet, but is Lila in 10 feet?
Yeah.
She's flying. But she's flying. And he loves her.
Therefore, I think it shouldn't be an issue. She's in the air.
Look,
How
Joe,
high
all
in the
I'm
air
saying is,
she, Joe?
if Kayla was next to you and you thunderstepped, would you hurt her?
I feel like he has way more control over that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she's in the air. She's not even touching the ground.
Is he not an evocation wizard? What
She's
kind
like
of wizard is
hovering.
He's an
She's
abjuration
hovering.
wizard.
he? What if
So
he's an
Joe, she's
evocation
hovering.
wizard right now?
But like, how high in the
Okay,
air
so
do
we're
you
not
want
doing
her?
thunderstep. Okay, I get it.
But
All
like,
right?
Thunderstep
Okay,
would be
moving
so
on.
good because they're right fucking there.
And it's not a lot of damage. I mean, Lila could take that much damage and live.
Which no, I think that's
And
a
so
bad
he can't just
idea.
use his normal like arcane bolt thing for.
He
his
can.
attack?
I think
That's
she's
a-
trying to get a little bit more AoE happening.
And I was gonna have him teleport away, maybe, because he has that thing.
I still stand by Lila's fine.
She is. Sorry,
What about-
let me think. Bacanada indeed. Okay, Zebi. Man.
I mean, this one is badly injured, so it might be best to focus that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just
Just not
arcane.
blast it.
Okay, or I was gonna have him teleport. What do we think?
Nah, blast it.
Okay, we're blasting. So what is that? Just one? Because it's one charge of his legendary action pool, because he has 3. And that one takes 1, so it's just 1 blast, right?
Yeah, and he can make 1 legendary action at the end of, like, he can do one of those things, at the end of anybody's turn.
Anybody's turn.
Yeah.
Besides his own.
Besides his own.
Okay. Anyway, I started blasting. Zevran, I swear to God.
16 does miss.
Yes, it does.
These things
Kayla, I need you to work on him next time.
Okay,
because
okay.
I
I
can't play him.
I have an idea for more timey-wimey shit if it happens, if possible.
No, cool. All right. I can't apparently roll right. So, all right. Well, that's his legendary action.
Perfect.
We missed him.
Perfect. All right. Dirael's legendary action now.
Bro. I will say, my crazy idea does not involve Nelfian stabbing himself. He doesn't have a giant inside of him, you know?
I'm glad, Jesus.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Imagine if this whole time he didn't just have Shadow Mouth, he's also had the giant speak.
I'm like, how do you know until you stab yourself? Did you try
Honestly,
it?
It's a good point.
Jeff is
Nalfian's
honest-
never died either, so...
Yeah.
He's never stabbed himself.
Well,
he's never
I'm at
tried
32 HP. I think I can handle it.
Nalfian,
Yeah.
not Nalfian, Dirael is going to use his legendary action to move up to his movement speed.
Do I get Sentinel?
No, unprovoking attack of opportunities.
Well, that sounds like bullshit.
He's going to move 40 feet directly into the temporal nexus.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well,
I don't think that's a good thing.
I'm gonna come with your bitch ass.
All right. Lila, it is your turn.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, you can make the poison saving throw.
Mint. Okay. We casting. Sorry, I'm clearly not well. We casting. Big old fat heel on Nalfian. Boop, boop, ba-doop, doop. You get 70 HP. There you go.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
There you go. Now, see, Twiglet, I was going, before I was trapped here, to come over to you and Misty Step you wherever you wanted to go, because I know you operate a little better when you're not surrounded. I'm a little nervy to take the opportunity attack, though, now, but what are you thinking? Do you have a plan? You got it?
Yeah, I mean, I've got 2 points of backup, and I don't have, any negatives when I'm close range, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm okay. I'll work my shit out.
Okay. Alright, but I don't know where to go. That is fucking safe. I guess I could go up here. That feels kind of safer now. Let's Misty Step. No. Actually, we're gonna fuck these bitches. Why am I on the ground? I have wings. Is that 30 feet? Yeah, that's 35 feet, sorry. We're gonna go here, and then we're gonna fly like 30 feet in the air. Why am I not doing that?
Whew.
Fuck these bitches. Flying. I'm flying. I'm flying. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, sounds good. Twig, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm gonna do a little pop-up. Oh,
Got this.
Oh, okay.
Wait, both of those
2 crits.
Because
That's
it's
2
19.
crits.
That's pretty
Damn.
hot, sexy. You
Damn.
know?
That's good, because you remember you
You're
only
popping
get
off.
you only get an action, a bonus action, or a movement. So
Damage. Okay, Queen. Wowzers.
Well, that is my thing, so that's always good.
And this is against. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter because it deals damage to both of them.
Yeah. I want it to be the main bitch though, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Shadow out. I know which one's which.
And then.
So yeah, that's the 15, the 18, and then plus 16, right, to do the crit.
Yep.
Damage die? Yeah.
16. Well, 6 plus 8. So 14. So 20 plus 28 because both were crits.
Oh yeah, for the extra. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
28.
Yeah. How little? Okay, great.
God dang.
And then, you know, twig under is that dress? Yeah, sure. Beastie gonna whip around, and he has pack tactics.
Oh yeah.
So a little bit of advantage on this. I feel like that's probably a thing I should roll with advantage. I don't know what it is. Some of us replies from. Oh
wow. Okay.
Okay.
Gemma, this never happens. Wow.
That's crazy.
Well, this never happens to you. It happens to Nick.
I know, it happens to everyone else, but you know.
You deserve this.
It's your moment in the sun. Enjoy it.
Oh, apparently. And so that will be. Oh, actually, I can just do this. D8 plus 10 for the base damage, plus 8 to make it a crit. Oh, use base damage too. Crazy. So that's 26 damage from Beastie. And I realize it's only one attack. It has 3.
Yes, get in there.
Bang.
This feels like too much. I can't handle this.
Get in there. Get the ankles off.
This is gonna be like Xanthi.
Can you? Is there a thing to roll it with? Actually,
I think it's shift click. So hold shift and left click, I think.
I always just right click on it.
I also realize it's also just a button.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, that works.
Whale hails.
We can just click buttons. Crazy. So then that's second attack. I'm just gonna also do the third attack. Okay, well I think those work.
Both of those will hit.
Well, so
This fucking Banshee is getting mauled right now.
And then plus 20. Achoo! 27 damage. Is it still alive? I'm gonna roll, man.
It's damage looking rough.
Man, it's bitch behavior. And then. Or my final. I feel like I try and like pin stuff on D&D Beyond so it's easy to like quickly switch between things. But then it just moves what's actually pinned where it's not helpful at all.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, so then not really. Actually, wait, I think I can get it advantage. Can I? Oh wait, no, but it's movable. Never mind. So we're just gonna make. Oh, that's might be a plus 10 as well. So it's an 18.
18 hits.
And then second attack is
13 misses.
13. Yeah, that's alright. And so I'm just gonna do a little bit of that. Achoo! 17. Is it dead?
With that, it is dead.
Yeah. Hell yeah, cleaning up, y'all.
Let's go.
A lot of
Big old
damage.
firebolt to the face. Achoo! Dying light.
Yeah, you can see that as the firebolt like slams into the face, the maggoty skin just begins to melt as it lets out this horrid scream, collapsing onto the ground. It will, as it does die, it does make a death throes attack. So it is going to make a number of attacks. Twig, roll a d4 minus 1, and it'll make that many attacks randomly.
Like bitch behavior.
Randomly? Am I? Oh, I guess Beast is also there.
So you were the beast, yeah. Only one attack.
One.
Roll a d4 again. Even it'll attack you. Odd it'll attack the beast. The beast.
Damn. That's sad.
All right, attack. Bop. That is a 16 to hit.
That's not a hit, actually.
It's not a hit?
AC is 17.
Okay, all right. You can
Actually,
see
no,
that-
AC is fucking 18 because of the bonus as well. It's really missed.
You can see as the Banshee just sort of like wheels around. It goes to slam down towards the beast, but it just sort of leaps out of the way, dodging the strike. And with that, it dies, and it's sort of like its body dissolves into like sand and magic, and is absorbed by the Nexus. All right.
Good job. Okay, at the end of Twig's turn, I want to use the legendary
Is that what it
action
feels like?
to do the teleport thing that Zevran can do, and that's the last 2 charges for his legendary actions, right?
Yep.
Okay. And it's 60 feet.
Do you want to have him teleport or have him use Thunderstep?
Teleport.
Okay.
He can't.
I don't think we can
Thunderstep.
anyway.
It's 3 legendary actions. He already used one.
Yeah. Which is 60 feet. We're going into the light. We're going far away from the bitches into the light. Because he is sick. He needs some milk.
I haven't thought about that one in a long time.
There we go. I'm done with the legendary action now.
Okay. All right, Banshee by you, Yorick. So since he's within 5 feet, this one is frightened, so he's incapacitated?
His speed's just 0. Any attacks or ability checks he makes are at disadvantage, and he also takes 6 damage. Takes 6 points of psychic damage.
Okay. So then he can make attacks against you, they're just with disadvantage.
Yep.
And then a save at the end of his turn.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. That's going to be a 9 to hit on the first one.
Nope.
Disadvantage. And then another 9 on the second one.
Nope.
And then on the third one, ooh, it's going to be an 18. Saved you from a natural 20.
Miss.
All right.
Tanks.
That's his turn. Yorick, it is your turn now.
He gets to make the save again, or he gets
Oh.
to try.
Wisdom?
Yep.
Okay. So there's one for him, natural 20 on that, and for his Echo. His Echo is still frightened.
Copy that.
But he is no longer. All right. Thank you for the reminder. Oh, wait. Sorry. York, now it's your turn.
Yeah, I was like, yo.
Oops.
All right.
You've done enough.
We're gonna bonus action, reap life to heal before I get hit by these guys inevitably. All right, cool. 10 HP for Yorick. Then yeah, we're just gonna take 2 swings at the Echo just for fun. All right. And I forgot I had this, but yeah, we're gonna actually drop a level 4 smite into this guy.
Oh my
to get
god!
That max smite damage, 68. You rarely see it. All right, damage.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Ooh, that's a lot of ones. Okay, 24 is not terrible.
Okay.
It's like exactly even, actually.
I realized that these guys should have taken that damage doubled. Okay, so then 23 plus 24, 47.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. Looking rough, looking rough.
And then one more attack. Nice.
Uh-huh, yep, that'll hit.
We'll drop level 3 into this one, so 5d8. Wow, exactly half again. Okay. All right, and that will be it.
Okay. Well, with that, With that damage, the smite in particular, I hadn't added both of them. They are dead.
Can I not end my turn then? That changes things.
Still the death throws, so go ahead and roll a d4 -1 for me.
(1d4 -1), you said?
Yep. All right. It is going to make 3 attacks, and all 3 of them are going to be at you.
With disadvantage still? Is it still frightened?
Yeah. I don't know if a dead creature can still be frightened, but sure.
If a dead creature can attack, it can be afraid.
All right.
My logic, I don't know.
Sure, disadvantage. Oh, okay, wait a second. I have to give it 1 hit point or else it's not going to work. Stop telling me how to play the game. All right, first one is going to be a 19 to hit, which is a miss. Second one, going to be a 9 to hit, which is a miss. And then the third and final attack, we are looking at natural 1. Death. All right, York.
I just give him the Skinner look. Pathetic. All right.
Said you wanted to do something else?
Well, I mean, he has his movement, so you might as well. Looking over at the god of time over there, York glance over to Nalvian. We can all fuck him up now, right?
Yes.
I copy.
Okay. Yeah, York, it's so strange as you go to move towards the Nexus. It is like this intense wind that is like pushing into you. You're able to move through it fine. It's not difficult terrain, but you can feel resistance as you walk towards it. Okay. All right, Zebrin.
Now that'll be it.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So we could do spell, or we could do one of his featurey things. Sorry, just kind of looking at things. I mean, I think either Force Barrier might be kind of good right now, though. Himself, maybe? They're in a cute little clump, though, but he doesn't have Fireball. That's too bad. Sorry, thinking. Is Chromatic Orb AoE? Does he have any other AoE stuff?
Synaptic Static is a great AoE spell.
Is that an AoE? Okay.
Yeah, it's like 20-foot radius, I believe.
Yeah, but if they fail, it's such a bad effect for them.
Okay. Let's see. 20-foot sphere. How far away? 120 feet? Oh. Yeah, I don't think he's got a fucking move. Okay, you choose a point within range, causing psychic enemy to explode. Each creature in a 20-foot radius. Center on that point. Intelligence saving throw, which should be DC 20. A creature with score lower of 2, I assume that's not them, can't be affected by the spell. That's really funny. A target takes 8d6 psychic damage on a failed save, or half as much. After failed, a target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all of its attacks and ability checks. No.
Okay.
When can it save? At the end of its turn or something? The end of each turn. Intelligence saving at the end of its turn. Yeah. Okay. What they rolling?
Okay. All right. 3 Bond Sheen. DC 20. Failure. Failure. And then Dirael, that is a failure, but he's going to use a legendary resistance to choose to succeed.
Okay.
So.
Well, everyone who fails has that muddled mind thing, which I can copy and paste that.
These guys will take.
Apparently I cannot. I'm a liar. We just have to read it. And then 25 damage. So yeah, subtract a d6 from all attacks and ability checks, as well as Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Alrighty.
Not
So
really suck for them.
yeah. So I'll go ahead and add the stunned icon to them to denote that.
Cool. Thank you guys for knowing that spell, because I was not familiar.
Yeah, Gideon has that one, but he doesn't use it super often. It's a fun one, though.
It's good.
Okay, and he will take 13 points of damage still. Okay, alrighty. With that, Nalfian, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna do some more fucky shit, Joe.
All right.
Okay. First of all, I would like to bonus action cast my Echo.
All bets are off now.
Yep.
He also
Now-
summons his 2 echoes. Oh, fuck.
Question. So my Echo basically like has all the same things I do. Obviously, he just doesn't get the benefits of them, but like he's still wearing the same thing I'm wearing, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, here's my thinking. Follow me.
Okay.
Nalfian and Echo Nalf are about to do the same thing at the same time. Okay. He is going to use a charge of his cloak to like shoot a vine to attach to the ceiling, and we're going to like vine swing here.
Okay.
And as we're crashing down, like we're like swinging at an arc, so we're coming down kind of like a hero landing. But Nalfian's blade is pointed down. Echo Nalf's blade is pointed down. I would like to unleash Incarnation, so we both attack. But as we're both coming down, the theory is because he's unleashing Incarnation, multiple will appear because we are in this time warp. So, however many Nalfian can manifest, I would like multiple of them to kind of like rain down onto him.
Fucking cool.
If you'll allow. However
Okay.
many Nalfian can like pull.
All right.
I don't know. I'm just
Roll,
trying to be fucking sniper mode here.
Roll your 2 attacks.
Okay, 3 attacks in it?
Uh,
or like I see what you're
yours
saying.
and Echo's. Roll those 2 attacks for me real quick. So your attack and Unleash Incarnation. Okay, the 19 misses, but the 26 does hit. So,
Which one's... Sorry, the second right there.
so the second one would be the Echo. So the first one, Nalfian, as you go to jab down, you can see that he seems even more difficult to hit at this point, as there is this constant rush of temporal streams around him, as he's able to just like, as you plunge down, he's able to just reach his hand up and freeze you, like in a temporal stasis for that moment, causing you to miss. But as your Echo is like coming down and makes contact with this temporal field, you can see there is this reverberation in time. And what's going to happen now is Echo Nalf is going to have an exploding attack. So you are going to keep rolling an attack for Echo Nalf until you miss.
Oh my gosh, my first one missed. Okay,
let's go.
Well, does this first 26 hit?
Still
right?
does damage, yeah. So you can do the damage one at a time.
Okay, well here's
And-
the damage for that first one.
Echo doesn't benefit from Holy Weapon, right?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too bad.
And then on any of these attacks, Caleb, 18. I was just about to say before you rolled that, on any of those attacks, you can use any one of your temporal features, but you rolled before I said that.
I've also already missed. So that would have been really cool. But
There is one that
oh
does
well,
give
the
you, I'm
dice
pretty sure it
failed.
gives you advantage on the attack. That's
It
why
does. Yeah, well, I mean, it's too late now.
Well, the reason I'm saying that is because you rolled before I finished talking. So if you wanted to use that ability, that's okay.
Okay, I will.
All right.
I'm gonna mark it off. Well, I feel like I still missed.
Okay. Let me double check. Okay, I was looking at the wrong character sheet initially. His AC does go down. So that just hits with a 20.
Doesn't go up.
No, because it goes against my boss design advice, which is if they're going to change in one way, they need to be reduced in another way. Plus, he's a bigger target. So 20 just hits. So roll the damage on that one.
Okay. This gets a plus D6 for the relines, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it gives me advantage. So here's the D6 and the damage.
Okay.
Okay. So do I get to roll to hit again, or?
Yep. Since that one hit, you get to roll to hit again. 19 hits. Roll your damage. Okay, 13. Roll to hit again.
Wait, let's keep going. Let's keep the train.
Okay, 28 hits. Roll again. Well, roll your damage. Okay. Roll to hit. 18 misses. So, your one attack turned into 3 as there is just jab, 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 as there are like 4 Nalfians that appear in quick succession, one after the other, after the other, after the other, jabbing into Dear IL. However, Nalfian, you still do have your 3rd attack.
Yes, I do have a 3rd attack.
Ooh, damn.
Okay, roll your damage.
Give me damage.
Is that your rapier?
It is my rapier with holy damage.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Plus an extra 3 times 8. 15, 24. So, minus 13, minus 9, minus 24. Okay. He is already looking rough.
Okay, I only have one more to roll. So that's gonna be saved. That is his turn.
All right. So Nalfian, as you unleash this true flurry of slashes, tapping into the temporal magic all around you, you can see it's twisting around you, the Echo, Dirael, and even Yorick. You can feel it beginning to wrap around you. Almost all of you feel it almost constricting, suffocating to a degree. But we now move to Dirael's turn. So, at his turn, he is going to yeah. Let me see here. Damn. This is tough. Yeah. Okay, standing in the Nexus, he is going to use his feature. Yeah. An improved version of Time Slice, Sever from Time.
On me?
On you, Nalfian.
Can I, as a reaction, do Pneumatic Stutter in here?
You can, giving him disadvantage on the attack.
Okay. I will do that.
First one is
Does it give disadvantage on all 3, or
this is just one attack.
Oh, okay.
This is his entire action to do this one thing.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, well, do pneumatic stutter, please.
So the first one is 22 to hit. And the second one with disadvantage is gonna be a 21 to hit.
My AC is 21.
Okay. All right. Now, Fian, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. I'll say with advantage because you are in the Nexus.
Okay. Here's the first one.
Oh.
Trash.
Can I get my inspiration?
No, it's okay. I have one more Indomitable.
Well, you also have advantage.
Yeah, so this is bad. Wow, it is bad. Okay, I'm gonna do that Indomitable thing I talked about. Indomitable. Which is my last one.
Okay.
Wow, I rolled 2 8s in a row. That's crazy.
My inspiration.
It's okay. I don't want to take your inspiration.
Oh, it's an improved thing that's gonna sever you from time. I don't know if I like the sound of that.
If you want to give it.
Yeah.
No, don't.
I've already rolled too well.
But please,
21.
21 is just a success now, Fian.
Oh.
Thank you, Jumbo.
Getting the bonus from Yorick. What is this?
Oh, that's true.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so that would bring it right over.
Hell yeah, so successful.
Thank you, Jumbo.
So now, Fian,
I appreciate it. My lady's the best.
you take in a very low overall roll. That's crazy, actually. You are going to take 2 of each dice worth of damage.
Okay.
What? Including the D100s?
Not the D100s. Not the D100s.
Crazy.
No.
Okay.
It is 2d4, 2d6, 2d8, 2d10, 2d12, 2d20,
Dude, just give me a total, please, because you're gonna hurt my brain.
plus 20, for a total of 83 points of damage.
And
However,
that was low?
That was
Now-
low.
Yeah, on the d20s, I rolled 4 and 9.
Good, Jesus.
So, as this temporal rapier pierces through your chest, Alfian, it doesn't cause pain initially, but you feel yourself begin to unravel. And because you succeeded, you're able to resist. You are able to, and thanks to, part of the reason why you had the advantage, the unraveling you undid before, you were able to coalesce, you were able to recombine, you were able to fix the unraveling that began. And had you not, at the end of your next turn, you would have needed to make another one, and if you failed, Nalfian would have died and not been able to have been brought back. Not by wish, not by true resurrection, gone.
Even by a fucking wish? Holy shit.
Hey, Joseph.
Yeah.
We're gonna activate Rapid Rescue on Guardian Spirit.
Okay.
What does that mean?
You're about to
It's a
find
code
out.
word.
All right.
Okay, I have a quick question though. So this unraveling thing, would it be like we had forgotten about Nalfian too? Kind of like that spell Cecily cast?
Not like that, no.
Okay, that would have been.
Yeah.
But anyway, pop off, Ryan.
All right. So we're gonna
I'm
move
about
over.
to fucking cry. Oh my god.
Oh my god, no.
Sorry.
We
All right.
need your bitch ass.
We're gonna move. So Joe, it says, whenever an ally within 60 feet of you is dealt damage or knocked unconscious, you can use your reaction to move up to them and heal them.
Yep.
I know I'm only like, actually, Echo's right next to me, so
Yep.
I'll go 10 feet and appear like behind Nalfian, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. So you get healed for half the distance I travel, which is 5, plus any amount of lay on hands, and I'm gonna give you the full 65.
Oh my
so
god.
you'll
you're
get
true.
7
Bro,
points of
heal
healing.
again?
Heal
Heal
twice.
again.
So nice, guys.
Doing so much damage.
Yeah, he just smacks you on the back like he does his Everin every day, and he's just like, got a long way to go, bud.
Alrighty.
What?
As you do
Nalfian
that,
just groans. He doesn't say anything. He just fucking groans.
as you do
I
that,
love
York,
you
I'd
too,
like you to
buddy.
roll a, I'd like you to roll a D100 as you do that.
I'd really rather not, if that's okay with you.
No, please do.
All right. 28. That's a lucky number.
Nothing happens.
Good.
I am suspicious.
All right.
Did nothing happen?
Nothing happened. Bon Sheen.
In response to being hit, I'd like to activate my cloak. Charge.
Oh, okay, for the 2d6. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I fucking will. I'll take
All
my
right,
thorn
roll
damage.
a 2d6. Roll a 2d6. Give it
Thank
to
you.
him.
I'll take my 5 thorn damage. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You see
Thorns.
these very real thorns reach out and grab a spirit of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Magical thorns. That hurts. All right. So now, these guys, anytime they do anything minus a d6, right? Like d20 anything?
Yeah, anything basically.
Okay.
And they can save intelligence check at the end of their turn or saving throw, but it's still gonna have that -6.
Okay, this one is going to go ahead and run up to Twig right here. Actually, no.
You want to catch these beast hands, man.
No, it's going to run up to Nalfian right here. Right here by Yorick.
Leave them alone. They're busy.
So Nalfian, that's going to be 3 attacks against you.
Okay.
What do you heal, Jesus?
Oh, God. Okay, I hate this. Just let me play the game, Foundry. God. Okay. All right, I'll add it in a second. Okay, that's going to be a 9 to hit on the first one. Definitely a miss. Jesus Christ, that's a 10 with the book. And then on the third one, 20, which is also a miss.
Yes.
All right.
I just want to take a second
right
to
off.
acknowledge that, like, when Bonsheen showed up, like, in the beginning of the campaign, like, we were always worried about, like, a TPK, but, like, I really like the fact that we're now turning the tables on them and, like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck your mom, fuck you.
All right, Nalfian, these two are going to run up.
It's good power scaling, that's all
What
I'm
the
saying.
fuck? Oh, guys, can y'all fuck off? You can't see I'm busy here.
And they're going to make, so there's 2 of them, so it's going to be the 4 attacks.
What the fuck? Respect the 1v1, you assholes.
All right, 4 attacks.
Oh, did the one guy save on his confusion?
Oh, no, I will roll that after I get done with these. So first one's a 14, which is a miss. Second one is a 23, but that gets a d6 subtracted to it. So Felicity, go ahead and roll that d6.
Yeah.
22. That's a miss. All right.
Yes, thank you for this attack.
Third attack.
Hello, Severin.
Jesus Christ, I'm rolling so low on these. That's a miss. And 4th attack. Okay, that's going to be a 25 to hit. Go ahead and roll a d6. That's a miss. All right. Cool.
Thank you for this attack.
All right,
Don't
Lila,
you
it's your
worry,
turn.
Nalfian.
Intelligence
God.
saving throws fail. Okay, dice is on the ground. Man down, man down.
Auto fail.
Okay. We're going to... Everyone seems pretty okay on health. Unless, Nalfian, you feel like you need a boost. I can definitely
I'm
give you
okay.
a boost.
You.
Are you sure? Because I
Yeah.
can happily give you a boost, because I'm not going to do damage necessarily.
I do have second wind still in the bag. So I think I'm gonna finally pop that.
No, I could do turn undead. Because they're undead. Or I was going to do confusion. I was either going to heal Nalfian, do confusion, or no, I'm going to turn undead.
Dirael is not undead.
I wasn't really planning it would work on him
Okay,
anyway.
okay. I just wanted to be totally
The
transparent.
ads. What do we think? Confusion, turn undead, heal Nalfian.
What is turn undead? Well, this guy's like almost dead. Would he die?
I don't think it deals any damage,
No.
but I guess I could just try and kill him.
I'll just say, I know we'll say that we're fine with healing, but I worry with how hard Derail hits. and I don't know that we're getting him down within his before his next turn.
I see.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. How many?
Especially when
Are
everyone's
you
focusing Nalfian.
Okay, okay. I'll take
Nalfian?
the
I have a
heals.
crazy. Do you want to get another heal?
Yeah, I'll
Third
take it.
heal.
You know what? Fuck it. Thank you.
Yep. It's at 7th level this time, so it's actually 80.
Oh my god.
You guys are spoiling him right now.
Nalfian is just
Really
so
keeping him
alive
alive
right now.
Are you at full
Nalfian's had
health
over
now?
200 points of healing dumped into him this fight.
Listen,
mean,
I
all
think
the
he's
good
lost
him.
over 200 points of healing at some point.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm at max
check
again.
out.
There you go.
Yeah, you're right. Shut up, okay? Life is hard right now, Ryan.
Nalvian is
There you
at
go,
full.
bud.
Nalfian's at full.
I don't- She looks
Thank
cute.
you.
That's what she's gonna do. She's gonna hang out in the sky. Like, I don't think I got anything else bonus action wise to do. That's not a spell. So you're welcome now. Oh, I know what I can do. Do you? Okay. Bonus action. This other thing you can do with Holy Weapon is, as a bonus action on my turn, I can dismiss the spell, causing the weapon to emit a burst of radiance. Each creature of my choice that I can see within 30 feet of the weapon must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 48 radiant damage and is blinded for 1 minute.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Do you want me to do that, or do you want to keep Holy Weapon on?
Do what you just said.
Sick. Let's cook. All right, that's what we're doing. Dismiss. Boom.
Okay, and they get minus a d6 to their con saving throws.
Oh shit! You right. And it's
Wipe the
a 19, not a 20.
Bro, synergy!
But roll synergy. Okay, sorry.
Promote synergy.
Oh, you said promote.
Okay,
well, that's
minus,
a 6.
minus
on
6 to
whoever needs
all
it.
of them then.
Oh, nice.
So DC 19, you said?
Yeah.
Fail. 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 And then Dirael. Dirael does succeed because he's not static tinted.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah.
So. Okay, go ahead and roll the
So
damage.
all the Banshin are blind, and they're about to take 4d8 damage. So
I have a feeling 2 of them might not survive this.
Yeah. Okay, 17 damage. I wonder if Diriel takes half though.
I think so.
On a failed save, where does it say? On a successful save, creature takes half as much damage, but isn't blinded. Yeah, so he'll take. I think that's what 8 damage.
Okay. Yeah, that is for these two.
Good job.
Both of them
We love
will
Holy
die.
Weapon. The near death one didn't?
No, it did not.
Well, at least he's blind.
It's really close, yeah. However, Felicity, go ahead and roll a d4 minus 1
Uh-oh.
for the death throws attack. No attacks. All right, cool. You can see it just burns away in the radiance and is unable to make an attack.
Hell yeah.
All right, that it, Lila?
Yeah, now it's it.
My mom doesn't
Oh wait, I can
love
save
you.
on my poison.
Yep.
I don't. It's okay.
Okay, all right, you're still poisoned. No regaining of hit points for you. End of your turn, Lila. Diriel is going to make an attack against Nalfian. That's going to be 27 to hit.
And straight up killed Nalfian. That's crazy.
That'd be crazy, especially with how much healing.
44 points of damage, Nalfian. All right, Twig, it's your turn.
Okay. Of course. We actually wait. I'm gonna send one bolt at the Banshee first because I don't know how much it's got left in it.
30 hits.
80.
That's enough. Roll a d4 for me. Minus 1.
Oh.
2 attacks.
Wow.
Roll the first attack, so that'll be a d4 even Yorick odd Nalfian. So Yorick takes the first attack. Bro. Okay, I gotta put it at 1 or else it's not gonna let me. Stupid. Okay, Yorick, that's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Is that with the -6?
No. All right, that's a miss.
Well, if Felicity rolls a 1, it would still hit.
Yeah.
What do I
Okay,
need
so
to roll?
roll the d6.
Oh.
Nope. All right. Felicity, or not Felicity. Gemma, roll a d4 again. Even Yorick, odd Nalthian for the second attack. Yorick again.
I see how it is, Gemma. Just because I won't join House Forrester, didn't realize that was so personal. Goddamn.
That's a
They're
natural.
literally great. It'd be a perfect fit.
All right, Twig, proceed with your turn.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh yeah, I also did have a question. With the temporal slow, whatever it's called, is that a save thing at the end of my turn? Like, how does that go away?
Yeah, it would be a save at the end of your turn.
Okay, no worries.
So you would have had one of those since it last happened. If you want to roll that now, real quick.
And is that just a con?
Con, yep. Con saving throw.
Never mind, I forget that it's a good thing. Oh, come on, please be. Oh my god, that's a 6. So yeah, that's fine. But
And then for the
second
element,
attack.
elemental spirit,
Oh yeah, I can do that now too.
let's see if that.
I don't think it has the modifier. Oh god, that's a 3. I don't think it's possible.
Oh yeah, no.
Anyways, I still got my second attack though, right?
You do, yep.
So yeah, there's only Dariel left. Whoa, what happened? Why did that?
I don't know. Regardless, 31 hits.
Okay. Strange.
Roll your piss.
I have 12 piss.
All right. 12 pisses of damage done to Dariel. Cool.
Okay, and then Beastie can run up here.
The beast running into the temporal
I love
nexus.
to imagine the beast just gives no fucks. You know, he is Twig's strength. And what you're saying, that shift click will roll with advantage from D&D?
I think so.
Oh, we'll see. I also realized I did a thing. Oh yeah, it does. Look at that. I did a thing I probably should have done like a whole campaign ago. So anyways, first attack, second attack.
God damn. First one misses, but the second one hits with a natural 20, and the third one will hit also.
Awesome. And so that is going to be then 2 succeed. So so it's the 15 plus 18 plus 8. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Very good. Yeah, he's. Whew.
So, yeah, sure. Spiritual is then, going to come on over here. And I imagine, actually I should probably check this. I imagine, because as part of its thing, it has an aura that will damage people nearby, but it's also doing ranged attacks. So will those ranged be with disadvantage if it's close?
No.
Okay, cool. I'll check it. It won't get that fire aura damage because that's at the start of its turn, so that is fine for now. But it will take its 2 blasts, which I also fixed. Man.
Okay, 22 hits, 18 does not.
Wait, actually, does it get flanking with Spiritual Beast?
Yes, it would, yeah.
And that's like a d6 to it, right?
Uh-huh.
Actually, wait, no, it's a ranged weapon. That's not how that works. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, sorry, I was being greedy.
That's okay.
But it did go on attack.
Okay.
So then that is 15 damage.
Okay, all right. He's looking very rough right now. Whew.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That it, Twig?
That is, and I will say, I forgot that it's still slowed, so it would not have been able to move. That is fine, though.
Okay. No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
All right. End of your turn, Twig. Dariel is going to use his second legendary action to make another attack against Nalfian. Cocked. That is going to be very high. That's a 32 to hit.
Yep.
And then Nalfian, you will take 34 points of damage. Yorick, it's your turn.
All right, don't worry, Nalfian. I'll go around and hit him from the other side. You just stay here.
Yep.
He is taking those hits well for a guy wearing leather. All right. So I will go around. Bonus action, I'm going to do, I think it's called Borrowed Experience to give myself advantage on my next attack, roll, or ability check.
Okay.
All right, so first attack, I'm going to swing with advantage.
Swang.
Swing. Yeah, that's what we wanted to see, baby.
Hey, hooray!
Yeah.
Right. Last level 3 smite.
Woo!
All right. Him being like phylactery god of time. Do I get an extra D8 or no? I don't know how that works.
Right now, he does not count as undead or a fiend.
Damn it. All right. Well, that's fair.
Right now, he counts as a celestial.
Oh, interesting. All right. Well, we're just gonna roll all this and we'll figure out the max later.
Okay.
So then,
Damn.
it's gonna be 4d8.
Come up.
Okay. So 18 plus 15 is 33. 48 is 32, so that's 55.
Okay.
And then we're at 55 right now, is that what I said?
Yep.
Okay. No, that's not right. Because 18 plus 15 is 33. Plus 32 is 65.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, so 65
Okay.
plus another 10 from the glaive, 75. Plus a d8 from the radiant divine strike hit is 83 damage.
Okay. All right.
That's crazy.
Take that extra amount. Whew. All right. Yep. He is near death now.
You want to surrender yet? No? Alright. Just attack him again.
Okay.
Ooh, flat 20.
Flat 20 just hits.
Oh, neat. Okay. Drop a second level into this one.
Oh, actually, with the 20, he's going to use his reaction. Sorry, I always forget that he has this. He's going to use his reaction to parry to add 4 to his AC.
Alright. Alright, well then that's it for Yorick.
All right. Sounds good. At the end of your turn, Yorick, he's going to use his last legendary action to attack Nalfian one more time. Okay, Nalfian, that's going to be a 29 to hit.
Yep.
I right-click to reduce that. Yes, I can. And then plus that. Nalfian, you will take 37 points of damage on that one. All right, Severn's turn.
Yeah. I think if he was to put force barrier around Nalfian, can Nalfian still attack through the force barrier? No.
I don't think so.
Wall lasts for 1 minute. Barrier can be
Because you guys
total
used that
cover.
same thing on Belial, and he couldn't do anything through it.
Wait, you mean Wall of Force?
Isn't that what you used?
Wall of Force and Force Barrier are different.
Oh,
Force
okay.
Barrier is not a spell.
This is
it's
one of his features.
Yeah. Wall of Force is what Lila has with the wand.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a shield, essentially.
So you pretty much summon a spectral wall, so Nalfian would not be able to attack through it.
Okay, then I won't do that.
But, counterpoint, with Nalf's Echo out, all of his attacks can originate from his Echo rather than him. So it wouldn't limit his attacks at all. He might not get Dawn's Wrath off the Echo, I'm not sure, but it would protect Nalfian from getting hit in the face 18 more times. No offense, bud.
Nah, it's okay. I mean, he is near death. I don't know if there's like a big damage spell.
I could damage him with a spell, but I didn't know if Nalfian wanted to hit the final blow, so that's why I was trying to think of something to support you. I also got enlarged reduce. Does Nalfian want to be giant?
With the first thing though, hold on, with the first thing, you could always just have a held action for, like, if Dario does take an extra.
Oh, yeah, could I do that then?
Yeah, you could.
Okay, holds action for force. Thank you, Gemma.
Oh, that's kind of cool,
Yeah.
actually. Because everyone's just like, fucking do
He's
it.
like
I
ready,
swear,
you
do
know.
it.
Yeah, he trusts Nalfian to fuck him up, but you know, just in case, just in case.
He's
Yeah,
not gonna tell anybody either. He's just gonna hold it and be like, "Come on, Nalfian, do it, finish it."
Yeah. All right, cool. That's what we'll do.
That one's all my rolls here.
All right. Move
and
or
I'm gonna roll for his poison.
oh yep,
Natural
Tom.
1, he's still poisoned.
All right, Zebby Bevy.
Love him.
All right. With that, he has no more legendary actions. He's used all three. Nalfian, it is your turn.
Hook.
Fuck it up.
Oh, okay.
Make a meal.
Nalfian, one of the things as you get to the start of your turn, you can see that the blood that's beginning to pour from like your ears and eyes and nose, all of this damage has been like force and psychic. None of it has been physical damage cutting into you. You can feel that sand beginning to intermingle with you, that ethereal temporal magic mingling with your bloodstream.
So having felt what he just did to Nalfian, Nalfian once again wants to try to emulate the same attack, but remembering how he kind of tore through time way back when in Highland Pass, what Nalfian wants to do is he wants to try to strike him in the chest, but like ripping into time into his chest, like almost like opening a black hole of time into him. Very similar to what I did in Highland Pass, but into his body. While doing my last, I'm gonna call it, before I do anything this time, my last, temporal strike, which is the rewind strike, which I think is very fitting, which will give me advantage on the attack roll.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack with advantage.
On A6.
26. Nalfian, as you go and you reach, as you sort of like holding the blade in the offhand, or as you sort of like let go of it for just a moment to reach and to tear, you can see the blade, your rapier, is like suspended in time. As you reach and rip, and as you tear within it, I'd like you to roll a D100 for me. Okay. As you reach and rip and tear, Nalfian, you can feel this, like a stop-motion picture book, this flipping noise, this flicking noise, just one after the other, after the other, after the other, this like almost near infinite clicking. As you look within this hole you tear open, you can see hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, millions of an echo of this exact moment happening over and over and over and over again. I'd like you to roll your damage.
Marmu, come to blah blah blah. What does it fucking say, Doctor Strange? No one? Anyone? Okay.
Mamu, I've come to bark.
Yeah, that's what this feels like. Alright, what was that? I'm so sorry.
Roll your damage.
Oh, damage. Okay. And then this is with Dawn's Wrath is the word. And then, yeah.
Okay. So as you rip and tear open, As you rip and tear open, you can see that in this like black hole you've created in his chest, you tear enough of the temporal essence away, thanks to the D100 roll. You expose this like beating heart within him. As the only thing in your hand is the rapier is sort of like suspended in time, the dagger is in your hand as the heart of Dirael is exposed.
Yeah, let's stab it.
All right, roll your attack.
Let's go.
Roll your damage. All right, with that, Nalfian, you jam Chronofang into the heart of this temporal avatar. As you do, it pierces through the black hole into the heart of this creature, and you can feel like this crack, this breaking of time, like somebody just threw an hourglass on the ground. The shattering of glass and the spreading and spraying of sand. As you tear through the heart, breaking it, you can see the heart itself begins to crack and fold and close in on itself. As that happens, Nalfian, let's see here. You can see Dirael begin to fall. The temporal anomaly that all of you stand in begins to shake and grow unstable. As he looks to you, Nalfian, his essence dissolving, like this material sand that had a form now beginning to break away from the bottom until it reaches the very top. You can see his form begin to shift slightly to be that more humanoid drow form you had seen before. As you can see him fading away as he looks to you, Nalfian.
You have proven yourself worthy. And my honor remains intact. Do what you must. And may you find strength to face what lies ahead.
And you can see he reaches into his chest, and as if it's like this final life support that was keeping him alive, he rips out the rapier and will hand it to you. As you take it, Nalfian, you see he begins to fade, turning to dust, getting sucked into this ravenous vortex of time and primordial creation essence. As immediately you, Yorick, your Echo, and the beast need to move away as you can feel the temporal rift beginning to close. There is this detonation as it consumes him, as all of you are just able to get out of the way, closing this rift to the threads of time. Malice's only entry point. And the phylactery of Malice Baynir has been destroyed, making her incredibly vulnerable now to balefire, especially. As a vampire, if they're destroyed with radiant damage, no respawning in the crypt. So
is the whole place falling apart, or
No.
is it like?
It was
okay,
just the
I
rift.
misunderstood. I was like,
Yeah, just the rift was collapsing. And now
getting
there is just
teleport
this
ready, not gonna lie.
this empty void in the room. This stained black glass that drops into nothingness beneath your feet. As Nalfian, you can now add to your inventory Chronosil, Blade of Eternal Echoes. Display item on VTT.
That's really sad.
What is it called again? I apologize.
Chronosil. So you should just be able to type in Chrono, Chrono. It should pop up.
No. Oh, there it is.
So now this rapier has several things. One, it is a +3 weapon, and it has 6 charges. Whenever you summon your Echo, you regain 1 of the charges, and regain all of them after a long rest.
Oh, damn.
Has 4 effects. Temporal Strike. Whenever you score a critical hit with Chronosil, you can expend 1 charge to rewind time, allowing you to make an additional attack immediately.
Oh.
Echo of Time. As a bonus action, you can expend 2 charges and create a shattered echo of yourself lasting 1 minute. This echo acts as if it's under the effects of the mirror image spell, creating 3 duplicates of yourself. So you pretty much cast mirror image on yourself to heighten your AC. Make it harder to hit you. Time Slip. Once per short rest, sorry, it shouldn't say that. You can expend 2 charges and use your reaction to slip through time, avoiding an attack or spell. When an attack is made against you and are forced to make a saving throw, you can teleport 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see, avoiding the attack or spell entirely. And then finally, Chrono Reversal. You can expend 6 charges to cast Time Stop using Chronosil. When you do this, the spell lasts for 1d4 plus 4 turns.
Oh, wow.
However, there's a curse. The rapier's immense power comes at a cost. Whenever you use the Chrono Reversal ability, so the Time Stop ability, there is a 10% chance that a powerful entity from Chronovas Ioneda, the Threads of Time, will become aware of your presence and seek to manipulate or control your actions in particular.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Attunement. You attune to the weapon over 24 hours as opposed to just 1 hour, and you experience visions of Dirael's memories and battles he fought. And finally, Destruction. So Chronosil, or Dirael's temporal rapier, can only be destroyed by shattering it against the heart of Chronovas Ioneda, the very place where the threads of time converge. Doing so will release the accumulated temporal energy, and it is a devastating explosion, erasing the wielder and the rapier from existence. So, Nalfian, as you hold that blade
fucking interesting
in your hand, Malice's phylactery destroyed, and one step closer to ending this war against the shadow once and for all. We're going to go ahead and take a break there. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and we will be right back.
To finish the story.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard? Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
In Avatar: The Last Airbender, it is done so well. But here's the thing. It grows to be more in depth. The spirit world becomes a thing, and it grows even more in depth after that. More layers get added on more layers, right? Not everybody in the Earth Kingdom is good. Not everybody in the Water Tribes. They're not all underpowered, right? Because the Northern Water Tribe is so strong. And not everybody in the Fire Nation is evil. The layers continue to be added the longer the story goes on. In your campaign, do that. Most people have a hard time starting a campaign because they don't know where to start. They think they need 7 kingdoms, hundreds of houses, thousands of NPCs. No! Stop! You don't need that. What you need is 1 town, 1 place, 4 or 5 NPCs, and an inciting incident.
What a joke. I worked my ass off to get where I am. And you take these shortcuts and you think suddenly you're my peer? You do what I do because you're funny and you can make people laugh? I committed my life to this.
Every day I wake up and I hope you're dead. Dead like if I can guarantee Henry would be okay. I'd hope you get an illness and then get hit by a car and die.
In this video, we're going to talk about secondary objectives, a way to make your combat encounters spicy, delicious, fantastic. Secondary objectives enhance combat in D&D to an exponential degree. Let's go ahead and dive into number 10. Rescue missions. Task your players with rescuing an NPC or retrieving an item. During combat, it will help add layers of urgency and potentially even a moral dilemma. My favorite example of this is, instead of sending the players to kill the goblin camp that may raid the village, right? That's a consequence. Sometimes that's good enough. The goblins abducted the blacksmith. And now they need to save the blacksmith and kill the goblins. It's a secondary objective that spices things up.
You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. You need me to save you. You do. I am the only one who possibly can. You're not the real heroes. I'm the real hero.
Holy, look at all this damage!
Where? Where? Where, Dwight?
Seems like you already know where.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. I believe that until proven guilty, every man, woman, and child in this country is innocent.
Now it's left to me to deal with him. You can't. If you try to interfere, this becomes a much simpler matter. I will kill your wife. I will kill your son. I will kill your infant daughter.
But for now, we're going to look at a slightly different system that doesn't just affect the moment of death, but the moments before death. Something that makes combat more grounded, horror more horrifying, and sacrifices all the more heroic. Picture a movie fight scene between a hero and villain. They're clashing blades, dancing back and forth, parrying, dodging, blocking, keeping up with each other's advances, surprising each other with new techniques and strategies, until finally, one of them lands a devastating blow. It's not just a graze on the arm, it's not just a smack on the chest. It's 0 HP. When using the point of no return system, we want to draw attention to this moment of the fight, to make that hit extra cinematic and weighted and affect the decisions that your players are going to make when they are given that critical choice of staying down or getting up.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
So with that, let's go ahead and dive into our first build, the level 5, Blighted Warden.
In the shadowed underbrush of the ancient forest, where the line between decay and growth blurs, the Blighted Warden moves unseen. A spectral guardian at the crossroads of life and death, melding the Gloomstalker's mastery of darkness with the Circle of Spore's eerie command over fungal life. They are the embodiment of nature's unchecked, wild ferocity. With each arrow knocked from their twisted, spore-infested bow, they strike with the precision of night and the inevitable spread of decay. A silent protector of the natural order's darker, untamed side.
So there we go. There's our thematic intro.
I have to finish the story.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard? Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
In Avatar: The Last Airbender, it is done so well. But here's the thing. It grows to be more in depth. The spirit world becomes a thing, and it grows even more in depth after that. More layers get added on more layers, right? Not everybody in the Earth Kingdom is good. Not everybody in the Water Tribes. They're not all underpowered, right? Because the Northern Water Tribe is so strong. And not everybody in the Fire Nation is evil. The layers continue to be added the longer the story goes on. In your campaign, do that. Most people have a hard time starting a campaign because they don't know where to start. They think they need 7 kingdoms, hundreds of houses, thousands of NPCs. No! Stop! You don't need that. What you need is 1 town, 1 place, 4 or 5 NPCs, and an inciting incident.
What a joke. I worked my ass off to get where I am. And you take these shortcuts and you think suddenly you're my peer? You do what I do because you're funny and you can make people laugh? I committed my life to this.
Every day I wake up and I hope you're dead. Dead like if I can guarantee Henry would be okay. I'd hope you get an illness and then get hit by a car and die.
In this video, we're going to talk about secondary objectives, a way to make your combat encounters spicy, delicious, fantastic. Secondary objectives enhance combat in D&D to an exponential degree. Let's go ahead and dive into number 10. Rescue missions. Task your players with rescuing an NPC or retrieving an item. During combat, it will help add layers of urgency and potentially even a moral dilemma. My favorite example of this is instead of sending the players to kill the goblin camp that may raid the village, right? That's a consequence. Sometimes that's good enough. The goblins abducted the blacksmith. And now they need to save the blacksmith and kill the goblins. It's a secondary objective that spices things up.
You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. You need me to save you. You do. I am the only one who possibly can. You're not the real heroes. I'm the real hero.
Holy, look at all this damage!
Where? Where? Where, Dwight?
Seems like you already know where.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. I believe that until proven guilty, every man, woman, and child in this country is innocent.
Now it's left to me to deal with him. You can't. If you try to interfere, this becomes a much simpler matter. I will kill your wife. I will kill your son. I will kill your infant daughter.
But for now, we're going to look at a slightly different system that doesn't just affect the moment of death, but the moments before death. Something that makes combat more grounded, horror more horrifying, and sacrifices all the more heroic. Picture a movie fight scene between a hero and villain. They're clashing blades, dancing back and forth, parrying, dodging, blocking, keeping up with each other's advances, surprising each other with new techniques and strategies, until finally, one of them lands a devastating blow. It's not just a graze on the arm, it's not just a smack on the chest. It's 0 HP. When using the point of no return system, we want to draw attention to this moment of the fight, to make that hit extra cinematic and weighted and affect the decisions that your players are going to make when they are given that critical choice of staying down or getting up.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
So with that, let's go ahead and dive into our first build, the level 5 Blighted Warden.
In the shadowed underbrush of the ancient forest, where the line between decay and growth blurs, the Blighted Warden moves unseen. A spectral guardian at the crossroads of life and death, melding the Gloomstalker's mastery of darkness with the Circle of Spore's eerie command over fungal life. They are the embodiment of nature's unchecked, wild ferocity. With each arrow knocked from their twisted, spore-infested bow, they strike with the precision of night and the inevitable spread of decay. A silent protector of the natural order's darker, untamed side.
So there we go. There's our thematic intro.
I have to finish the story.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard? Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
In Avatar: The Last Airbender, it is done so well. But here's the thing. It grows to be more in depth. The spirit world becomes a thing, and it grows even more in depth after that. More layers get added on more layers, right? Not everybody in the Earth Kingdom is good. Not everybody in the Water Tribes. They're not all underpowered, right? Because the Northern Water Tribe is so strong. And not everybody in the Fire Nation is evil. The layers continue to be added the longer the story goes on. In your campaign, do that. Most people have a hard time starting a campaign because they don't know where to start. They think they need 7 kingdoms, hundreds of houses, thousands of NPCs. No! Stop! You don't need that. What you need is 1 town, 1 place, 4 or 5 NPCs, and an inciting incident.
What a joke. I worked my ass off to get where I am. And you take these shortcuts and you think suddenly you're my peer? You do what I do because you're funny and you can make people laugh? I committed my life to this.
Every day I wake up and I hope you're dead. Dead like if I can guarantee Henry would be okay. I'd hope you get an illness and then get hit by a car and die.
In this video, we're going to talk about secondary objectives, a way to make your combat encounters spicy, delicious, fantastic. Secondary objectives enhance combat in D&D to an exponential degree. Let's go ahead and dive into number 10. Rescue missions. Task your players with rescuing an NPC or retrieving an item. During combat, it will help add layers of urgency and potentially even a moral dilemma. My favorite example of this is, instead of sending the players to kill the goblin camp that may raid the village, right? That's a consequence. Sometimes that's good enough. The goblins abducted the blacksmith. And now they need to save the blacksmith and kill the goblins. It's a secondary objective that spices things up.
You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. You need me to save you. You do.
There we go. Hi, everybody. We're back and unmuted now. So let's go ahead and dive in. Picking up where we left off before the break, the party fought against Dirael, Bainir, the phylactery of malice, but also this avatar of time. The fight was grueling and had many close calls, one of which being Malfian almost severed from time. But luckily, through the help of his companions, through their healing, and through his own resolve and mastery of Dunamanic temporal magic, they were able to overcome Uriel, achieve victory, claim the rapier that can help trim the threads of time, and also destroy the phylactery that was binding Malice to undeath, now making her extremely vulnerable to the effects of the Balefire spell. So,
I have a question, Joe.
yeah, with that we dive in.
Say Malice was still, like, obviously she's dead, but she's like regenerating somewhere, right? Say she was still alive, or I guess when she does become alive, and maybe we don't know this information, and maybe you can't say this information, does she feel this? Does she know?
She knows, yeah.
Okay. Like, she will know when she wakes up?
Oh, when she wakes up, yeah, she'll.
Okay. All right. Great. I will say, as we kind of come out of things, Nalfian would probably walk over to where that, like, broken statue of Dariel was. And for probably like 5-10 minutes, he probably would just be whisper his original rapier is in his hand, and the newer blade is sheathed at his side, and I feel like he'd probably spend some time just staring at his original weapon, forged in the Underdark. I mean, this was his pride and joy for the longest time, and pommel of the blade is still that replacement. It's no longer even the original rose shape. It was one that he had replaced, but there is still a lot of sentimental value in the weapon in general. But I think the more he stares at it, the more he also remembers all of the lives that he took with it. So as much good as it's done, it's also done a lot of terrible things. And so after about 5-10 minutes of him just kind of replaying a lot of memories, he's going to set that blade down in front of the statue and leave it here.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say anything about it. He's just gonna leave it.
Okay.
And if we are still going out the same way we came in, right? Because we have to take the river.
Yeah.
As we leave through the little library of Malice, I don't know. Was there candles lit in this bitch? Like,
yeah.
I mean, as we walk out, he'll just knock one over.
Yeah. You knock one over, the entire place illuminates in flame.
That's it. He doesn't say much else. Monologue, Felicity.
I mean, if you want to pop off, I did ask for more monologue. So.
I don't think he has anything to say right now. I think he's saving that for
monologue.
when the death of Malice comes. This was step 1. We still gotta do step 2. Don't you worry. That's a pre-written, Kayla's rehearsed kind of monologue time.
I love that. I'm so excited. Love him with the
but
monologue.
he does look, I don't know, there is a look as he kind of like leaves this place. There is a look of, I would say it's like bittersweet, right? There's a tinge of sadness to leave behind such a powerful memory, but there's like also a little bit of like, I would say almost eagerness, right? I don't think the death of Malice has ever been something so close and so realistic ever. So it's a weird flux of emotions, but I don't think he has the words yet to put into words how he feels. If that makes sense. But yeah.
Okay.
They walk outside.
All right. So all of you eventually do leave the crypt of Malice and re-enter the frozen fields of Khania. The winds whip and thrash your skin. But it's something. The cold of the hells between here and Stygia, it's something you've at least grown partially used to, as much as you hate to say it. So, with that, where are you going? To rest with Mephistopheles for the night? Or at least rest within Mephistopheles' keep in the mansion, or heading straight to the river?
Well, we should definitely rest before we move on, right? Or do we want to just get to the... I mean, we're all pretty low health.
I mean, we can just mansion right outside of the river, right? So we're good to go right after we
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah, we can do that.
Because we don't need to go back to Mephistopheles until we're going to Nessus, right?
Correct, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So we're gonna deal with that once we're done with the Fae.
We'll do that then.
Okay. Alrighty. Sounds good. So you make your way to the River Styx. You conjure the mansion, and you are able to enter. The warmth of the fireplace hits you immediately, burning away the cold that racks your bones from Kania. But you enter, and you can rest.
Like officially long rest button, just double checking.
Yeah, you guys can long rest. Nothing's going to happen while you're in the mansion, even if you have conversations in the evening before you sleep.
Okay.
Long rest achieved.
I think when they're in there, Twig will obviously want to just stay close to Nalfian as he's processing, just to be an open ear, just in case he does want to speak, you know?
I think he will definitely, if she's okay with it. Old Brick, he'll just drink. There's an old habit. He'll bring his, bedding into Twig's room and sleep on the floor.
You can always just make a bed, you know? The place is magical. You don't have to
You know, he could, couldn't he? Yeah, you know what? I think tonight he deserves to have a bed.
Honestly.
Yes.
You just have to ask Zevran to do it, remember?
Oh, that's right.
You can't will it.
Well, he'll ask Zevran.
Zevran says no. Imagine.
Yes, of course. And he'll conjure just another bed appears in Twig's room.
Twig, yeah, sorry. He just wants to be in your presence tonight.
That's fine.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think he has words yet, but he immediately falls asleep.
Yeah.
Exhausted.
How do you long rest for Zevran?
Reset everything manually.
Yeah.
Since he's an NPC, there's
serious.
Yeah.
Well, it's just the spell slots and the hit points.
HP.
I can't.
It's like 8 inputs.
Nope.
Nope. Zevran's gonna stay injured.
God, so much. I'm kidding. I'm being so dramatic. Lila has a lot on her mind, but I don't think she would initiate any conversation just because of what's going to happen the next day. I don't think she feels like she would start any conversations necessarily. Does that make sense? So unless spoken to, she'll just kind of keep studying up on everything she was talking about. I think she's really focused on some Astral Sea books and maybe Threads of Time, and even trying to make her own connections on reshaping not just one plane but the universe, which are all probably theory books anyway, if Zevran even has them. So whatever she can find, I think that's where she's really focused.
There's very few books in here. I mean, if really anything at all. It is like passages in books that are mentioned in footnotes. There is not a lot of information on that subject.
Yeah.
That you can find.
She trying though.
You spend time trying. Okay. So, you all then rest. Rest is had, no problems, and all of you wake up the next morning. Is anybody doing anything that morning before you all leave?
Not for Yorick.
I don't think so. I guess Nalfian would have attuned.
Actually, wait. Oh, yeah, that. But also, I have a question, Joe. Sorry, it's a little meta, but will we have another long rest before the 20th battle, basically?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'll wait.
Okay.
I don't know if any important memories pop up during that attunement process.
Mm-hmm. During the attunement process, Nalfian, I mean, it is a lot of what you had experienced as a drow in the Underdark.
Bless you.
However, the first few dreams, or the first few visions that you experienced during the 24 hours are like that. Drow raids in the evening, attacking other families. But there are ones even older than that. Fights that take place in a much more primordial place, where the fights themselves are more metaphysical than physical. Ideas and concepts clashing against each other, not blades. It's a strange thing to experience, but eventually the visions fade and the attunement is successful.
I think, probably would have finished attuning at 4 in the morning or something. I don't know. Twig's already asleep. I'll just give her a little kiss on the forehead. Just whisper quietly, not trying to wake her up. We'll just say, "Thank you for believing in me." And he'll go back to bed. And then wake up to go out. The next day.
Okay. So, as all of you wake up and are getting ready, eating small bits of breakfast before leaving, Zevran will say, "I understand that where we're going and what we're going to try and do, but I think there's a very important question that hasn't been asked yet. Yorick, that wish, in all respects, should belong to you, and I'm sure this isn't exactly what you had planned for it. And personally, I don't think it's... I don't know what you're sacrificing to try and undo whatever awaits us in Nessus. So, I don't know if that's something that is even a point of discussion. I don't know. I just feel as though that I'm taking something from you. And I don't feel that's fair.
suppose it's not. But it's my choice to make anyway, isn't it?
Whatever it is that you're losing or sacrificing that you would hope to gain with that wish, if you would share it with me, I'll do everything in my power to make sure that it happens.
I mean, whenever I give the part of my self that belongs to Eventahala, everyone's been saying that they don't know what's going to happen to me. What that does to someone. I was just going to use the wish to make sure that whatever happened, I was okay.
Can I interrupt?
No one's talking, but sure.
Well, I don't know if this is really my place to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. And I'm sorry if this makes me a bad person for saying it out loud, but I feel like others are thinking the same thing. Your presence here is priceless. What you are doing is valuable. It is our fight against the Dark One isn't just something anyone can do. And I don't say that to be prideful, I say that because it's a fact. Many have tried hundreds and thousands of times and they've failed, but we are here making progress that no one has ever made before. And part of that is because you are here. Because of the choices you have made thus far to get us here. As a knight and as a person with love and respect and wanting to save as many lives as possible, it's my duty to do that. But I also remember not too long ago, all of you lessoned me on how yes, self-sacrifice sometimes is necessary. But other times, choosing to live, though maybe harder of a choice, or to preserve yourself over another, is not necessarily a selfish reason or a selfish action. And I'm not saying whatever happens if you choose to do this is going to incapacitate you in some way. We don't know what could happen, but what I am saying is it worth that risk? You are not worth that risk to me. You are needed here. You are needed in this fight. Eventahala cannot replace what you can do. I'm not saying she deserves death. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve to be free, because we all deserve freedom, Yorick. There's gotta be another way. And I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna try and do my damnedest to find it. Alvin just kind of looks at Yorick and everybody else.
I also think that even if was a part of Eventahala's soul, it is your soul. It is you, and it has been since, well, I suppose you were born. I don't know how how much more of a right Aventahala would have to it.
We can't make decisions for you, Yorick. And I'm not asking you to make one right now. Or at all. And I know you've been thinking about it. I know it weighs very heavy on you. But Twig's right. It's also your soul.
It's not that simple, is it?
No, nothing ever is.
We should go.
Alfie looks at him for a very long time, but then he'll stand up.
Okay. Alrighty. So, with that, you all exit the mansion back out into Kania and head to the River Styx. So, you get on the river. You begin to sail
I
back.
have something now. I thought of something. Sorry. Is that okay on the river?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry.
Is that okay?
On the river.
I miss the little squeakies of the oars.
Oh yeah.
Pretty.
Good times. I think Lila was very intentionally quiet earlier. So I think she would like sit next to Yorick on the boat and just say, I understand wanting to save her. I do. I was willing to risk a lot to try and save Cassius.
If you knew there would have been a cost, that you would have had to lose something, would you still have tried?
Do you want my honest answer?
Always.
No. If it would have cost any of you, or my sister, or my family, or the world's sake, no. I wanted to save him because I wanted him to have a chance to do good. And I know our situations are a little different because I didn't owe him anything. I just wanted to be the difference in his life. All that to say, I know our situations were different, so however you feel, I understand.
I don't, I'll live the rest of my life knowing that I chose not to try.
That's not true. I think all of us can speak on that. You have tried, and what you're doing, thank you. Thank you. I don't know if I have anything else I can say, but don't think you haven't tried, regardless of what you choose.
Whatever happens, however it happens, I hope you know I'm really gonna miss you.
She's gonna take his hand. Me too.
Scared, Lila?
Me too. And she's gonna squeeze his hand really tight.
He'll just lean his head on her shoulder and just sit quietly with her.
I don't have anything else.
Alrighty. So with that, eventually you cross the threshold, returning up a layer to the land of Maldamani. As you enter, you see a splendid angelic realm of gold and green and white.
Forgot about that.
I forgot too. I was like, where are we?
Oh, yeah. Be careful where you step still.
Right.
Okay. So. You enter the realm of Maldamani. And your current objective is to find the brothers, right? Okay.
We're gonna like pop ascending to them rather than just wandering around.
Let me use that up. Where are you at, Sending? There we go. Hello. Forerunners here. Oh. Gemma.
Gemma did message saying that her power tripped, and I guess it just finally kicked her out.
I read that as LOL power trip or something. I'm like, who went on a power trip?
I was also confused about that. Well, she'll be back, hopefully.
Yeah. As of right now, the overlay is fine.
Oh. Okay. Well. Hello, Forerunners here on Maldamani, right? That's the place, right? Okay.
Yep.
We need to go to the Feywild and maybe assist you all as well. Yep.
Okay. All right. 1 second.
No problem.
Okay. So, you hear a response back. Which brother were you messaging? Vexus
guess,
or
the one,
Arathor?
I think Vexus, the one that can do the thing. Right? That's who we wanted to.
Yeah, Vexus can do the thing.
Yeah, so Vexus.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So that's okay. Yeah, I'd really like to live in my fantasy world and not worry about that right
Same.
now.
I don't bubble time.
All right. Too bad I can't
We're gonna
exit out of
cry
Discord.
about something else.
Yeah. Okay. So you do receive a response from Vexus. He says, yes, hello. We're in Malagard in the dock, same as where you found us before. A lot nicer though.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I zoned out. I apologize. It's not your fault. Not
He's
for
in the
lack
same
of
spot as
anything.
before.
Perfect. Okay,
Tavern. I can't remember the name, right?
Perfect.
The tavern area.
let's go.
We still know our way around despite everything looking different, I assume.
Yeah, you do.
It's just a retexture, a reskin.
yeah, exactly. Okay.
It's Optimus Prime, but also still Reinhardt. Got it.
yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. So, you all are able to make your way through the city and eventually make your way to the tavern, and you can see Vexus and Arathor are both still there. Hello, good to see you again, Vexus says to all of you.
Yeah, nice to see you guys too. We would like your assistance getting back to the Feywilds. We have one thing left there, and maybe when we're there we can talk about some other things.
Yeah, all right. Same as
Yo,
before,
dude,
someone will have to stay behind.
Suspiciously looks over at Severin.
Lila's actually gonna say, I'll stay behind.
No, I can stay behind. It's fine.
It's for Severin. Like, I want him to go.
Double insight check. Are either of them hiding anything? I'm watching both of you.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, Dalp's real suspicious, but he'll just look on.
Okay.
Dalph and York's eyes both narrow.
Yeah, they look at each other like, what the fuck?
Well, the last time we left
roll
someone
your
here, some
insight
bad shit happened.
To roll, do I have to roll anything, or do I just tell you if I'm being honest or not? How does this work?
Well, it depends on their insight checks, for one.
Okay.
Garbage. Don't worry about it.
Nalfian?
Oh, okay, cool. I have a +0 to that, but let's see what happens. Garbage. Don't worry about it. They just look at each other. Oh.
I can't tell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, I think.
Hard to tell
Yeah,
for either
Lila's
one.
gotta-
Yeah. Let's do
Lila's
that.
gonna take Severin's hands and say, "You growing, okay? Please go. I need you to. Okay?"
You can see Severin, he kind of... he doesn't want to agree, and Arathor, the older brother, says, Vexus can go alone and I can stay behind. I trust him, you all will be there, you can protect him. I'll stay behind so you have a tether to this place.
I know we were gonna talk to the brothers about a plan, though, to escape. Do we need both of them there for that?
I trust Vexus.
Oh no, this is Felicity talking.
Oh, sorry.
I'm out of character.
Well, I mean, really, they both should agree to it because we're thinking that one of the brothers will be stuck down there, right? But it'd be by choice.
Yeah.
Right. That's something they should both agree on. Like, these two have made enough deals behind each other's backs. Like, I wouldn't feel good instigating another one.
So it's a conversation that needs to be happening right now, then.
But
what
they
are
can't.
Yeah,
Because
we can't do it here.
Oh.
Because of the girl, the devil. So
Their
Lila,
mistress is watching.
Lila will just like look to him and be like, "No, really, it's perfectly fine. What do I have to do? Stay in one place? Whatever."
Could also be Twig. She's been pretty quiet lately. No, I'm just kidding.
That'd be so mean.
I know.
Hey,
I'm
Gemma,
sorry.
we
I'm
left
kidding.
for hell.
Kidding.
Like you're. Yeah, Lila's feeling pretty set in stone about this, so she's gonna sit down and be like, "Go, have fun."
We should go.
No,
Alright.
Fionn looks at Lila for a very long time. And he shakes his head because he knows he can't do anything about it. Like, not like dismissively. He's more out of frustration with himself. Yeah, we'll just follow.
We won't be long.
I know.
Okay. So the portal opens. So all of you are whisked away to the Feywild. However, your entry to the Feywild is not as welcoming as it once was.
Oh, we should not have left Lila behind. This was a bad idea.
I know.
As you enter the Feywild, the portal opens. You can see that much of the land, the color has been sapped from it. Patches of bright blue and green and gold and purple remain, but the rest is decayed browns and grays and blacks. As if life itself is being sapped from this magical land. Oh, well, that is not good. As Vex is kind of looking around. It is not supposed to look like that.
Yeah, I assume Dark One's doing.
I would assume so.
Alright, we need to get in and out, and we need to move quickly, because
Yeah.
Feywild's already dangerous as it is, now it's worse. Everybody, let's stick close together, and let's move.
Yeah, let's double time, and York's just gonna start running in the direction of the city.
Yeah, Nalf will be close behind. Actually, Nalf will sandwich the brothers and Twig, and like he'll follow behind at the end of the train. Not that I don't know if it'll matter, but just safety.
Nope, smart.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, flanking. Okay, sounds good. So, you move. And you run in the direction of Lysa North. You'll eventually, cresting over the hill, after several hours of running, you arrive. The city of much splendor before. You can see it is battling off this blight that attempts to grasp at the city and consume it. Still, one marvelous pillar of gold and green and blue glows. Much of the rest of the city rots, having been consumed by the shadow. So, you're able to make your way through, and as you do, the green knights that once stood at the gates to protect this place now lie like rotted logs in the middle of a forest, near the gate you walked through initially. Much of the city has been, like I said, consumed, decimated, desiccated, even. But you're able to make your way to the next threshold of the city, and you can see there are two of those green knights there that stand watch. They recognize you from your previous endeavor and say,
You all return. So there is one new one with you. What is your business within Lysa?
Wait, I just need to get to, Keladine's Forge.
Very well. You may pass. But please do your business quickly. For we do not know how much longer Lysa will stand.
Understand.
And they let you pass.
Again, we're just booking it.
Okay, yeah. Running through the streets. You can see there's no more market stalls. There's no more people enjoying living in merriment. It's war. Anyone and everyone who can fight is armed to the T, marching, patrolling the streets, fighting back blight and shadow wherever it may be found. But you're able to ascend the steps to Keladine's Forge. And there, shadow has seemingly not touched this place yet. As you can see, the astral tree, the greenery, the growth, the forge itself are all still in contact. Still what they once were. The shadowy corruption you're able to sort of rub off as now you arrive here at the forge. He looks to you and recognizes you and says,
You've returned. I had feared the worst, but I'm very glad to see all of you now, except for Lila was her name, right?
She's okay. She just couldn't come this time, but she's fine, I promise.
Very well. I'm sure all of you have seen, then, the truth of the situation of Lysa North.
It happened so fast.
It did. Sadly, the city only remains standing now due to a great sacrifice. Elowen, the mother of mountains, she tore apart her primordial essence to establish a barrier around this portion of Lysa North. So for the time, we do not know how long, but so the shadow will not consume it. But know that the rest of the Feywild looks as what you've seen. There is not a spot left here that is untouched by the corruption of the Dark One. The world is rotting. All of it is rotting. If there's anything I can do to aid all of you, I will. For the next time you return, I do not know if I will be here.
York's gonna glance back to Nalfian. We don't have a lot of time. Can you talk to the brothers while I go talk to Elendara?
Yeah.
Is she, looking over to Keladine, able to manifest still?
She is, yes.
I need to talk to her.
Very well, just approach, and she will hear you.
And he gestures to the tree. So, we'll go ahead and jump to Nalfian and the brothers first. So, Nalfian, you move over to the brothers. And Zevran will approach with you, Yorick. And then Nalfian, you can approach the brothers. As they kind of look back and forth. Well, Vexus looks back and forth between you and Yorick and the Forge Master and his brother. As his brother just sort of looks in your general direction, Nalfian, as Vexus says,
"Okay, I'm sorry. What exactly is going on here? Obviously, I know everything with the Dark One, but why did you all come back to this place then? Why did you need to so badly?"
Okay, before Nalfian has this conversation, just so I know what I'm saying, friends. Help me out here. Okay, so the idea is we need them to come with us into Nessus, and one of them needs to get us out. But whoever casts the spell to get us out has to stay there, right?
I thought. Oh, maybe. I thought we were asking them if they wanted help out of the hells.
Oh, maybe I might get my wires crossed here.
Because I thought Lila was getting us out after everything's done. With plane shift, I thought that was kind of decided.
Okay, and that's good enough.
Well, the issue is right now you don't know if when you leave, if the person who cast that spell is consumed in the process of it.
Because there were two stories about getting in and out of Nessus. One where trying to take care of with a wish by removing the consumption of the soul.
Yeah, the rite of ascension.
And we think the other one's a lie, but we're not certain.
Yeah.
Is it consumed or just stays in the hells, like trapped?
Consumed.
Well, I doubt the brothers are gonna sign up for that. But yeah,
Well,
go
no,
ahead.
we're using the wish to make sure that the consume one isn't required. That's what the wish is being used for.
I thought that was for Zevran specifically.
Seven.
Well,
let me reread the mage's sacrifice. Philosophical power structure buried within the esoteric.
Because what it sounds like is that there's two things that need to be sacrificed here. I thought one of them was one needs to be sacrificed, the other one's just trapped in the hells forever.
That's what I thought too.
But that changes things if both need to be sacrificed, because now we're asking.
Definitely sacrificed.
Yeah, because it says the mortal soul, so the rite of ascension, the soul acts as an anchor binding the new ruler's authority to the infernal and mortal planes. So their soul's sacrificed and used as like a linchpin in that. And then the mage's sacrifice to exit Nessus, the mage who conjures the portal must sacrifice their essence, becoming one with the infernal magic, and is consumed in the process. So both are consumed. But it's just one person.
So now Nalpian has to be like, hey, well, what if you sacrifice yourself to fucking... Okay.
I mean,
Well,
yeah,
and-
like, I feel like the thing was also with the brothers, like, the one brother didn't really see a life for himself outside of the material, and, you know, kind of really owes it to his blind brother, to kind of give him that life that was kind of taken away from both of them, you know? And
Well, and
so,
also-
like,
sorry, go on.
Bro was gonna basically stay in the hells anyways, doing whatever. Vexus, that's his name. Let's actually use that. And so, you know, he might be willing to be the one to sacrifice himself if it is a sacrifice, you know.
Okay, got it. What were we gonna say, Ryan?
Well, because even then we're not sure. Like, because Belial's the one that wrote that, and even Mephistopheles was like, yeah, you shouldn't trust what he says. So, like, we're not certain that it requires a sacrifice, but if it does, then he can use that to get us and his brother out of there.
Okay. And this is for us to get out of Nessus, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry if I butcher this, guys. Okay. Nalpian's going to approach both the brothers, and I guess he's just going to try to phrase all of that, and I will do my best to say it. They know about the Dark One, right?
They
For
do,
like a
yeah.
basic underlying.
Yeah,
Okay,
mhm.
yeah. Okay. This is only just the beginning. This is the extent of the Dark One's power, if not just an example of how bad it is already getting and going to get. There's already a crack in the sky on the material plane. His essence is seeping into every realm, every plane of this existence. Our job is to stop that from happening, and we have gotten farther than anyone else has gotten before. And I'm not trying to sell you on this, I'm just trying to give you facts. And you can look around you for all the proof that you need. what we are doing in the Hells, going around getting these contracts, we are trying to put one of our own in the position of power down here. You know about this plight already. By giving Eurydice the seat of power, we're preventing the Dark One from taking over the Hells. That is going to give us an advantage over him in the long run. But we need to be able to leave this place after taking care of Glacia. We need to get into Nessus, and then we need to get out. In our research, we learned that, well, we don't know how much truth there is to it, as this was written by Belial, right, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Belial. That in order for us to leave Nessus, whoever is casting the spell to exit, there is a possibility that their soul could be consumed. We don't know if there's truth to this. What we are asking is for you both to journey with us, because if this is an untrue statement, this could be your pathway out of here.
And if not, then, I mean, I would be the one casting the spell. I would be lost to the Hells, right?
If it is true, yes.
But Erythor would be free.
Correct.
Then I'll do it. You can see Erythor immediately says, No. No, you won't. That's madness. Why would you do that? Erythor, when we were younger, you made a decision to try and give us the best life possible. I didn't have any say in it. I was too young. And I'm thankful every day that you made that decision, regardless of what our lives ended up being. And now I have the opportunity to do that for both of us, but maybe just you. And even if it's just you, you can live your years on the material plane in peace. And if I'm not taken, then we can do it together. I have followed your instruction for as long as I could until I started to deceive you, and I'm sorry for that. My soul is almost entirely forsaken anyway, due to the contract, but at least this way, you can get out, even if I can't. You can see Erythor just stares at him for a very long time, or stares in his direction for a very long time, and hangs his head and says, "You better pray to all the gods that are living or dead, that you'll make it through. Because if not, I don't care how many people, how many places I have to go, I will get you back if not." And he kind of looks at his brother and clasps his shoulder and says, "I hope so too. I'd love to go back to the material plane and stay there with you."